chat, hello! Hi! Welcome everybody on YouTube and Twitch. It's been a while since I've done a multi-stream and... What the freak? I left something on. I forgot to do something real quick. Enjoy this black screen just for one moment. Hope everyone had a great day, awesome day, no bad days, no awful days. Sorry, I had to postpone the stream a little bit. Got home not really late, but preparing dinner took a long time, longer than I thought, so I pushed the stream back to like 30 minutes. And yeah, as soon as I hit start, I had to run up and try to fix a few things I forgot about. So sorry for the 10-minute late scream. But yeah, tonight we are doing definitely the first and final chapter of Higurashi. For all my lovely demons and monsters on YouTube, this is the first time you guys see me doing anything Higurashi related. And Higurashi was mostly for on Twitch, because I started on Twitch before I started doing the whole multi-stream thing. And I kind of want to keep all the multi-stream stuff, like all the things I started on Twitch, I want to finish on Twitch. Everything else, anything new I start will be multi-stream. But this is the last thing Higurashi I'm going to be doing for a while. So I thought I'd make it special and do on Twitch YouTube as well. Because technically, if you know anything about Higurashi, this is the first chapter of Higurashi. Yes and no. This is, what we'll be reading is what Higurashi was originally going to be when Ryokishi first wrote it, before he decided to make it this long visual novel. Oh, hey there, Coco. Hey there, pretty girl. You're not mad at me anymore? Yes, I was mad at you because you peed on the floor. But yeah, so this technically is the first and of the last chapter of Higurashi. I do really want to reread the entire Higurashi visual novel sometime in the future, so we can have it properly added to YouTube. I do have a VOD channel for anyone that's interested, but I don't have all of them listed because I barely ever go to my VOD channel. I just abstract the video and like from Twitch and call it a day. And also, if you don't know, I'm a very stuck streamer. There are so many times where I'm streaming and I don't know that some audio isn't working or something is off and I didn't know about it. And a lot of the early Higurashi streams are like that. So I do also really just want to redo the whole thing. I'm sorry. Some little text said that real quick. So this is going to be like a fun little thing to end the series. Most of those kind of start the series whenever I want to reread the whole thing. There will be some spoilers for the overall Higurashi. For those who haven't watched the anime or read the manga or visual novel. Oh no. Or it's about to. Took the water over. Alright, let's jump into this. Here it is. Hinamizawa bus stop. Higurashi when they cry. Welcome to Hinamizawa. This is a slightly unusual fragment. The original fragment, which would eventually grow into Higurashi when they cry. The difficulty is Genesis. Is all started from here. Alright, chat. Let's go! This is the work of fiction. Any resemblance to actual person or organization is a trial and better be. And I believe it all to be real. I believe it to be the truth. The last time we've seen these images for a while. Yeah, new CG. Also, I'm not sure how long we'll be streaming for because I woke up today kind of sick. Like my throat was pretty sore. Pretty sore. And it still kind of is. It's feeling a lot better, but it's still kind of iffy. And I have a migraine, which is pretty usual for me, if you guys know me. So I want to do a lot today, but we might have to finish this next Saturday. Right? Oh. The scene is set deep within the mountains of a certain region. Yeah, feels like a screenplay, not like a script. Where there's a bus stop at the outskirts of a village, the Hinamizawa bus stop. It is a lonely place devoid of people, with hardly any private homes nearby. Rain is pouring outside, and a gloomy mood hangs over the area. The bus stop is a stand made from crude wood that only just barely keeps out the rain. Inside, there's a bench only wide enough for 3 people, and 2 town bulletin boards. The bulletin boards hold posters, including one concerning a national census, and one about donations to the village festival donations. The poster that stands out the most, however, is the one reading, "Oppose the Hinamizawa Dam Project," made by the residents protesting it. 2 young students, Mion and Rika, approach the empty Hinamizawa bus stop, with the only sound of rain to be heard. Mion! Genesis fragment Mion looks a little off. Her hair is like a lighter green. And the get up too. It's raining down, isn't it? This is what I told you. We should have brought umbrellas. Genesis fragment Rika is she's cute. She's cute. It's very different from the Rika we're normally used to. Almost every other fragment, Rika is very petite. This one, that's a good figure. Sounds weird. How should I compliment it? But we couldn't play as hard as we had our hands full of stuff. Could we? Oh well, nothing we can do about it now. Still, it's really boring. I hope it stops soon. It's fine. It's fine. There's never been an unending rain or a day the sun didn't shine through all human history. I think I just said something cool. Sure you did, Mion. Sure you did. If people could die from laughing, it'd be a pile of ash by now. I love nothing more than to die laughing. Choke on your humor. Wait, what did I hit? I had to reach over and touch the keyboard. What did I hit? Okay. See? I told you. You alright? Sorry. Still, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. I didn't think you find it this fun. Man, seriously? Today I had a buttload of fun. Man, seriously? You're exaggerating your enjoyment now. Not that it feels bad, though. Aw. Well, what do I say? I'm just, you know, this is who I am, right? I'm always going off the rails all by myself. I always thought that you considered me annoying, Rika-san. I never once thought you were annoying. I love how lively you always are. So, that's why I was really happy when you invited me to come out and play. When I got your invitation, man, all my plans, canceled. Forget about school too. Aw, this is so sweet. It probably wasn't a good thing that we skipped school to go and play. It's fine, it's fine. It's not like missing a day of Fujishima's classes won't make that much of a difference. Besides, we couldn't have worn ourselves out playing around like this. If it wasn't a weekday, right? You think it really was worth skipping school to go play, then? Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Though, to be honest, I was really surprised when you suggested we should, as diligent as you seem to be and all. This is really kind of weird, for, Mion. I mean, I can see the original Mion, there's a lot of her in there, but she's a little bit more energetic, and like, talking over herself. And it's a small difference. It's a small difference, but I like it. Rika really just seems like Rika, just a little bit older. Basically, a nice version of Burn Castle. It was a surprise for me to say that. I mean, Rika-san, you come off as a real teacher's pet, you know. So, and you secretly whispered into my ear, "You want to skip school next week?" Well, when that day came, I just had to skip, you know? I even thought you might be confessing to me. just kidding. But before we know it, maybe our emotions will take us one step up from friendship. That's right, I forgot how Yuri this chapter is. It's also kind of funny because the Yuri aspect of the official novel is very toned down. I mean, it's kind of subtly hinted between Satoko and Rika, but that doesn't become like major subtext until Gosoksu. That's never happening, so don't worry. How can you be so sure when you seriously fall in love with someone? Gender is easy a hurdle to overcome. Mion draws close to her with an ominous grin. Rika enters back on the bench, trying to get away from her. Oh, a second. I want to fix that in the menu. Settings. Turn on the text box. so we can't see it. It was a lovely shot, that's all I'm gonna say. We don't need to overcome anything. I'm fine as it is. Since we live in such a remote place, the next bus won't be here for another hour, you know. Not to mention, it's also raining today. Plus, this bus stop is the sort of place people rarely ever visit. Is me actually trying to, Not to mention, it's also raining today. Which means we have at least an hour. Huh? No one will come to disturb us. Oh God, she's trying to make this into a hentai. Not to mention, it's also rainy today. Girl, just say no. And because of the rain, oh God, no. And because of the rain, she's gonna say that. Please don't say what I think she's gonna say. As Mion prepares to launch herself at Rika, two men, Tongagawa, and Araka appear. Mion hastily moves from Rika.
Yeah, 助かった.
Man, thank goodness. Why does he have a little Oishi in him? It really is raining awful hard out there. I'm soaked. And because of the rain! She's really crying because she didn't get to have, Thespian Lex. And because of the rain, people will notice that, things are kind of wet. You said it. Arakawa-kun. When does the next bus due? A little under an hour. It looks like it just passed through a little while ago. We got no luck getting stuck in this bus stop in the heavy rain for an hour. And because of the rain. Damn girl, chill down. Don't murder them just because they're horny. Did we do something to you? It's been a while since I took a bath. Do I smell? Regretting the interruption. Damn it! When I get my chance, I'll bury the two of them. Rika-san, we'll continue afterward. Sure. If you really do it, I'll forgive you. Wait, do what? Bury them or the other thing? Mion glares at both men with a suspicious, burning look. Both Kangawa and Arakawa feel forced to take a step backward. Ladies, do I smell? You smell! You smell! You stink to high heaven! See? This is why I told you to let off. You sweat more than you drink a lot. Does he smell that bad? I can't tell myself. He does! He reeks! Right? Even men need to take care of their appearance. Come on now.
今度から
God,
気を
their
つけるよ
eyes.
だけどあの子が言うほど
Their
匂
eyes
っ
are
たりはしないだろ
freaking me out. So, I'll be more careful, but I don't smell as bad as she's claiming, right?
私は何にも匂わないけど。
I don't smell anything.
私もあんまり
I
わから
don't
ないですね
notice much either.
匂いますよ。
You smell! Alright, you can tell by looking. Mion, that's not how smelling works.
見て。
Yeah, see? By looking.
こんな人気のない
For a suspicious pair of men to come to an isolated place like this.
理由は一個し
There
かない
can only
に決
be
まってる
one
じゃない
reason.
ですか。
理由って
So I need to fix the microphone real quick. A little closer. Ah, shit, sorry. What reason? I love these visual novel effects. Rika buries her fist into Mion's stomach. Without a moment to pause, Mion curls up and falls silent after that.
気にしないでください。
Don't let it
この
bother
子
you.
ちょっとおかしいんです
This girl's a little crazy. Rika-san!
行きたいんですけ
That really hurt,
ど
you
この
know?
お腹の中には私と
I
リカさんの
carry
赤ちゃん
our
がいるんですよ
baby in the stomach. Girl, that's, okay. I think she's a little delusional, Rika wraps her arms around Mia's neck and strangles her in her armpit. I expect her to say her stomach again.
このまま落としてもいいのかしら
Want me to make it so your body can never bear children? God damn it. Yep, this is definitely a nicer version of Burn Castle.
リカさん痛いっすそれマジで
Because that hurts. That seriously hurts.
なんだかとっても仲良しさんみたいだね
Look like you two get along very well. Really well. You friends?
お友達なんてとんでもない
Friends?
リカお姉さん
Heavens no.
それ以
There's
上の
much more than that between me and Rika One-san. Onisama. Rika immediately slams her fist into Mion's stomach again, and killing the baby once and for all. This time, Mion hits the ground.
お友達です
We're friends.
私はリカ
I'm
フルで
Rika. Rika Frude.
この子はミオン
This girl's
園
Mion.
崎ミオン
Mion Sonosaki.
ああどうも
Yeah.
私は利根川と
Nice
申
to
し
meet
ます
you.
こ
I'm
っちは
Togawa.
荒川くん
This is
ち
Arakawa.
なみに
By the
彼は
way,
まだ独身なんで
he's
すよ
Signal. They're teenagers.
利根川さん余計なこと言わないでください
Tanakawa-san,
よ
please don't add more details than you need to.
荒川さんはご趣味とご
What are
職
your
業は何です
hobbies?
か
Arakawa-san, what do you do for a living?
ほら来たぞ
See,
かっ
here
こ
it
よく
comes.
答えなきゃ
Be cool with your answer, man.
あ
For my hobbies, I like
ー
skiing
職業はですね
sometimes. And my careers,
建設省
with the Ministry
河
of
川局の方
Construction.
ですね
You're with the
ダム計画
River Buru, right? Working on the dam project?
What?
Uh,
ええ
well, yes?
ご存知でしたか
You already knew.
へえ
Wow,
リカ
I'm
さんよくわかりま
surprised.
すね
Is this one of
いわ
those
ゆるあれで
it's
すか
elementary Watson
簡単な
sort of
推理
thing?
だよワトソン君ってやつ推理も何もそんな格好した歩い
There's
たの
not
は
much to deduce.
ダム計画の関係者だけ
Only people involved with the dam project walk around in an outfit like that.
おっしゃる通りですよ
Just as you say.
名探偵さんには感服しました
I'm impressed, detective.
改めて自己紹介しましょう
No, that's Rosie. Allow me to introduce myself once more.
この4月に砂
I'm
防部傾斜地
Donawa
保全課から
from the
参りまし
Ministry
た
of Construction.
建設庁河川
River
局
Buru.
都市河川の利根川です
Buru. I always have trouble pronouncing that word. Urban River Office. I left the Erosion and Sediment Control Department in April. He's seeking a handshake. Okay. I reached my hand out to take hers.
同じく都市河川の荒川です。
Araka, from the same urban river office. Seeking handshake.
同じくわかりませんの園崎です。
From the same makes no sense to me. Seeking handshake from Rika.
同じくわかんないのはあんたの脳
What
み
makes
そよ
no sense to me is your brain. She just keeps hitting her again and again. A moment of silence passes. Rika makes no attempt to shake the hands offered to her.
握手なんかすると思う
Did
南沢を
you
滅ぼ
really
そうと
think
する人間
I
と
shake your hand when you're the ones trying to destroy Hinamizawa?
これは手厳しい。
That's harsh. Draws his hand back.
握手なんかすると思う
Do you think I shake your
南沢
hand
を汚そうとする
when you're the ones trying to defile Hinamizawa?
これは手厳しい。
That's harsh. Drawing his hand back. Drawing the hand back. Waiting for a handshake with a wry smile. Of course she is, of course she is.
南沢にダムなんて許さない
We won't allow there to be... We won't allow there to be a dam here in Hinamizawa. Ignoring Mion and staring at the other two.
日波川にダムは必要なんです。
Hinami
下流地域
River
の利
is a
水
dam.
と治水
It
事
will
業に
provide
この上なく
extraordinary
貢献できるでしょ
contribution
う。
to the irrigation of the region downstream, as well as flood control operations.
ダメ
No.
ダムで発電できる電力も重要です。
Also need the electricity that dam could generate.
日本の
A
高度
generator
経済
outputting
成
up
長の追い風
to
となります。
oh, 350,000 kilowatts will be a boom to Japan's rapid economic growth.
ダメ
No.
ダムの地域
You
開発効
cannot
果も
ignore the
無
effects
視
of
す
a
ること
dam
は
will
できま
have
せ
on
ん。
development of the
地
region
元は
either.
もちろん、沿
There
線
will
各
be a
都市の
huge
産業
contribution
文化
not
の向上
only
に
locally,
大いに貢
but
献するで
also
しょ
to
う。
the advancement of industries in the rural city around here.
ダメ
No. Mion remains frozen, looking for a handshake. Exasperated, Rika shakes her hand. Mion is slightly overjoyed.
どんな綺麗事を
You
並べ
can
たっ
list
て
all the
ひなみ沢をダム湖
niceties
に
you
沈める
want.
理由になんかならない
Necessities? Necessities. You want. None of them are a good reason to submerge Hinamizawa under a reservoir.
もちろん、お
Of
気持ちはわ
course,
か
we
ります。
understand how you feel.
ですが、日波沢は
However, there
ダム
are
工
still
事に有利な
several
条件
conditions
を
that make
いくつも持
Hinamizawa
っている
most
のです
suitable。for construction of the dam.
一つは地形条件です。
The first is the layout of
南
the
川は
terrain.
南川の川幅が極端に狭ま
Hinamizawa
って
is
ます。
where the
しかも岩盤は
Himami
花崗岩
River comes to
ダ
its
ムの
narrow
設置
point,
場所としては最
and
高
the
の条件なの
bedrock
です。
here is granite. Granite? Those are both perfect conditions for the construction of a dam.
それで
So, one second, I need to take a small little water break. 1 second.
電気の需要中心地に
Another
近く、
important factor
送電
is
ロスが少
proximity
ないことも重要
to
で
a
す。
center of demand for
先
electricity.
ほど申し上げた通り、
So
最大の
there's
発
little
電力は
loss in
35
transmission.
万キロワット。
Also, as I mentioned before, it could generate up to 350,000 kilowatts.
これは一昔前の四国全土の
The
消費
same
電
amount
力
of
量に当た
energy
ります。
that used to be consumed by all of Shizuku.
それで
So,
貯水効率の高さも
it
上げら
can
れます。
also raise our water
南沢
storage
ダムの場合、
efficiency.
貯
The
水効率
Hinamizawa
は
dam will have
200
a storage efficiency of 200.
これはダム体
That
積
means
100倍に当たります。
200 times the dam capacity.
それで
So,
つまり、南沢にダムを築けば
in
水位が
other
上がり、
words,
ダム湖と
once
して
the
は
Hinamizawa
全
dam
長
is
30
built,
キロ以上のものにな
the
ります。
water level will rise, and the revisory will span over a full 300 kilometers.
これは東京から大
That's
宮
about
ま
the
での距離
distance
にあり
from
ます。
Tokyo to Omiya.
それで
So, I like the little subtle change of her eyes.
骨材の調達の利便性も重要です。
The convenience of
南沢ダ
acquiring
ムには
construction
容積150万立方メートルの骨材が必要と
irrigate
計
is
算さ
also
れています。
an important factor. We've calculated that the Hinamizawa Dam will require 1,500,000 cubic meters of. That's great. Aggregate. What are these words?
これは丸ビル6杯分に当た
That's
ります
enough for 6 buildings.
ついでに温泉旅行が当たります。
We can also win a hot springs trip too. Trip soon. Wait, what? Leon, wait, what?
それで
So, Rika turns and glares at Mion. She stomps even closer to Mion, who was just interrupted their serious discussion.
あ
あ
当たったらいいななんて
I hope we win one, you know?
それで
So,
普通はペアでご招待なん
normally
です
you
よ
win
ね
a pair of tickets.
当たったら
Right?
一緒に行きましょうね
So let's go
温泉
together if we win to the hot springs.
それで
So,
お
but
温
when
泉
we
行った
go
ら
to the
背
hot
中の
springs,
流しっこしま
we
しょう
can
ねで
wash
そ
each
れから
other's
床まで卓球
backs. Then we can, and when we're done, we can play ping pong and yukata.
それで
I love that irritated face. So,
その後は
then
窓から河原の花火
afterward,
大会を
we'll
眺め
gaze
て
at the fireworks
いい
show
気に盛
by
り
the
上がってきた
river
ところで
through our
窓から
window.
見つく
Then,
私の
once
指
we got into a
リカ
nice
さんは恥じ
mood,
らいつつも身を
your
委ね
fingers will suddenly entwine, and while it embarrasses you, you'll lean into me and... Oh, what happened? What happened? Rika rapidly closes in on Mion. When the two exit the scene while screaming in her usual line. The two from the Ministry of Construction stand there dumbstruck, unable to understand what was happening.
最近の若い子は仲がいいね。
Young girls nowadays sure get along well.
ちょっと違うんじゃないですか
I
ね
think that was slightly different than getting along. Yeah, the younger dude is getting what Mion's trying to do. He doesn't. Bang! Thud! Several more sounds of blows pass. The two ministry men look at each other in shock. Afterwards, Ricky returns to the scene, smacking her hands clean.
とにかくダムは反対だ
Anyway, I'm opposed to the dam.
暴力はいかん。
You can't resort to violence? Both men back away while holding each other. Holding each other like Scooby and Shaggy.
僕は最初からダムは反対だったんです
Well,
よ
I was opposed to the dam at first too.
荒川くん。
Aragawa-kun!
ダムは環境破壊
Dam
の根
caused
源ですよね
destruction to the environment. After all, right? Mia returns to the scene, clutching her stomach and staggering.
今のパンチ
That punch
タス
just now.
膵臓破裂したらどうすんすか
What would you do if it had ruptured my pancreas?
とにかくダムはダメ
Anyway,
絶対
the
にダ
dam
メ
is no good. In fact, it's absolutely bad. Said while turning to Mion.
どうしてダメなんですか
Why is it a bad thing? Mion says while dodging exaggeratedly. Her stomach pain has disappeared as she was never hit at all.
ダメ理由なんか必要ない
There doesn't need to be a reason for that.
そりゃあ反論としては良くないですよリカ
That's
さん
not a very good
ちゃん
rebuttal
と
then,
ダメな理
Rika-san.
由をあげなくちゃ
You gotta have some reason, right? Henceforth, the two ministry men add exaggerated nods every time Neon expressed agreement with the dam. Occasionally, Rika glares at them, and they cower while still holding each other.
ダムって悪いもんじゃないと思うんですよ
Oh, this is
社会
funny.
で習ったじゃ
Just
な
her
いですか
face.
洪水を防いでくれるって
I don't think the dam is really a bad thing. We learn about this in social studies, right? That help prevent flooding?
詭弁よ。集
That's
中後
a
時に一度に放
blanket.
水し、逆に鉄砲水を引き起こしているわ。
As a blanket
捜査規定がずさんなの。
sophistry.
知ってた？
What? When the area receives heavy rainfall, they have to drain it out, which actually causes flash floods. Did you know their operating standards are pretty lax? Huh, I did not know that, but yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, extra water, it has to go somewhere.
電気だっていっぱい発電でき
But
ていいじゃないですか。
the fact that it generates lots of electricity is good,
でしたっけ？
isn't it?
すごい発電量じゃないですか。
350,000 kilowatts, was it? That's an incredible amount of power.
詭弁よ。実際は
That's
大
a
差のせいで
blanket
年々発電
sophistry.
量が下がる一方、
The truth is that their electrical output
岩
only
石が混じ
goes
るからタ
down
ービン
with
を炒
every
めるって
year
理由で
due to
発電
sediment.
機回してないの。知
Sediment.
ってた？
Did you know that they don't run the generators during heavy rainfall because rocks can slip in and damage the turbines?
それにほ
But
ら、
but
一度作っちゃえ
but
ばもう
also
本
once
当
it's
末
built,
永
it
く
really
日本
will
の役
contribute
に
to
立つじゃない
Japan
です
for
か。
a long time.
詭弁よ。
That's
土
a
砂がどん
blanket.
どん溜まっていって、最後には泥が詰まっただけのダムになってし
Sediment
まうの
only
よ。
continues to build up,
ダムには
ultimately
寿命
leaving
が
the
あるの。
dam clogged with
知ってた？
mud. Did you know that all dams have a lifespan too? Yeah, most constructions do. That keep you gotta kind of keep up with them. We could have
香
a
川弁当
Cuban
にイカ飯弁当を
or a ribbon
うん
or something. You can tell because I'm in front of her, but she looks so dejected, so dejected.
それは駅弁。
That's sandwich artistry. Me and Arakawa smile guiltily. Rika glares sharply at those around her. Both Mion and Arakawa shrivel up on the spot.
ダムの恩恵は下流が受け、
And it's often
上流
said
は
that the
し
benefit
わ
of a
寄せを受ける
dam
だけと言われておりま
go
す。
downstream while those
Rika-san のご意
upstream
見
foot
は
the bill.
もっともとは思います。
I think your arguments are valid, Rika-san.
ですが、
However,
どうか利
I
水
really
事
hope
業
you
に
appreciate its
ご
benefit
理解
towards
をいただきたいの
irrigation
です。
works.
どうあっても
You want to
南沢を
submerge
湖の
Hinamizawa
底に沈
under
め
a
たいのね。
reservoir? No matter what, then
南沢の住民の
we
皆さんの
truly
心の痛
understand
み
the
は
grief this must be
重々
causing
承知しております。
to everyone living in
もちろん
Hinamizawa.
相応の保証はさ
But
せ
of
ていただく
course,
つもりです。
that's why we're offering appropriate compensation.
立ち退き料のこと？
You mean the compensation money for our eviction?
もちろん、
Of course,
市内の
we're
新築マン
also
ションを
working with others to
斡旋
see
させていただ
the
きます。
construction of new apartments in the
駅に
city.
も近く、
We're
公益
wonder-
施設も充
they're
実した
wonderful places
素
to
晴らしい
live,
環境で
with
す。
plenty of access to public services and close proximity to the station.
そうそう、それそれ。
And
それが美味しいんですよね。
That's a tempting offer, isn't it?
そりゃあ私だって
I
生
was
まれ
born
は
in
南
Hinamizawa
沢ですか
too,
らね。
so it's not like I don't
愛着がないわけ
have
じゃない
any
ですよ。
attachment to the place.
でも
But
ね、世帯数
wouldn't
数
it
百の
be
こんな
kind of
山
sad
奥
to
の
spend
村
my
で青春
entire
時代を終え
youth
ちゃう
in
なん
this
て
mountain
寂しい
village?
じゃないですか。
With only a few hundred homes?
街はいいです
Cities
よ。
are great. They have
何でもあるんです。
everything. You can really find all sorts of things
あんなもの
we've
や
only
こんな
ever
も
seen
の
on
が
TV.
本当にあるんですよ。テレビかぶれの東京かぶれね。
TV this,
東京観
Tokyo
光に行って以来、
that.
そればっかり。
That's all I've heard from you since we went sightseeing there.
かぶれ物で結構ですよ。でも考えてくださいよ。
What?
こ
So
の
what
ひなみ
if
沢
I'm
の
a
一番高い
wannabe?
建物って
That's just
何か知
about
ってま
it.
す？
Do you know what the tallest building is here in Hinamizawa? It's a 3-story fire department. A 3-story fire department? I don't know, that's gonna, isn't that good? Isn't that interesting?
ひなみ沢にエスカレーターのある建物なんてあり
Also,
ます？
camera
な
angle.
いでしょ。ちなみにエレベーターはあるんですよ
Are
ね。
there any buildings
小
with
学
an
校の
escalator
給
here in
食運搬
Hinamizawa?
用のエレベ
There
ーター。
aren't. There's an elevator, by the way. There's an elevator, by the way. The elevator used to transport food from elementary school for the elementary school. Who cares about escalators? I hate escalators. They freak me out. I don't like them. I mean, I don't mind going up them, but when it goes to going down them, I feel, yeah.
そんなの嫌です。
I'm sick of all of that.
生まれ故郷より町の
So
生
you're
活の
saying
方がい
life
いっ
in
て
the
言
city
うの
would be
ね。
better than your
ご先祖
hometown.
様も泣いてるわよ。
Your ancestors must be crying.
こんな
I
山奥の
actually
田舎で一
refuse
生
to
を
let my
終える
life
なんて
end here.
絶対に
It's
嫌。
a backwater
私は
mountains.
普通の子み
I
たい
want to
に
live
普通の
live as a
普通
normal
の
life
もの
in
に
a
囲
normal.
まれて普
That's
通に
right.
暮らしたいんですよ。
I want to live a normal life like a normal girl in a normal city surrounded by normal things. But normal can be boring.
ひなみ沢の人間が
Do you think the people in Hinamizawa are capable of living in a city?
余計なお世話ですよ。
That's not their problem.
そんなにここが
If
好き
they
なら
like this place so much,
勝手に
they
住んで
can
ればいい
stay
じゃないで
here.
すか。
Don't drag me
私
into
を
it.
巻き込まないでくださいよ。うちは貧乏
My
だから
family's poor,
私なんか
so
で
we
きなかっ
couldn't
たけ
even.
ど
Oh wait, what? Our family's
私の給料
poor.
のおかげでやっと町へ引っ
So
越
we
せる
couldn't
お金
even
が
move
で
if
き
we
たんです。
wanted to. But thanks to the compensation money, we'll finally have enough to move into the city. Ah, that's it. Okay. Because if you go to Higurashi proper, you know, Mion is insanely rich. That's a interesting change he made.
ダム計画が中止になっちゃったらどう
What
な
do
る
you
んです
think
か。
will happen to us if the damn project's canceled?
もう私を
Don't tie me down to these
こんな山奥
mountains
に
any
縛り
longer.
付けないで。
Also, there's a little bit of role reversement if you notice, because Rika is the one who wants to leave Hinamizawa and Hinamizawa proper. Mion, oh, she doesn't really want to leave the village, but she wants to stay because it's her home. Tears well in Mion's eyes, full of violent emotion. Rika stands there with little to say, and the two ministry men anxiously watch over both of them. Suddenly, Rika turns on her heel and exits the scene.
お手洗い行ってくる。
I'm going to the bathroom.
リカさん。
Rika-san. Rika exits quickly. Mion gets a hold of herself and starts to follow after her. But Arakawa suddenly lets out a groan. Wait, what?
荒川君
What happened to him? Huh?
大丈夫ですか。
Are you alright?
休み明けから体調
He's
が
been
悪くて、ね、
feeling poorly since the weekend
急に
ended.
苦しくなるらしいんだよ
Apparently, he keeps feeling pain all of a sudden.
あ、ト
Um,
イレな
there's
ら
a bathroom
裏にあり
around
ます
back.
よ。
Oh, but right
裏
now,
にはリカさんが入ってる
Rika-san's
し。
using it.
腹痛ってわけじゃないんだよ
It's not a
Daijoubu
stomach
ka?
ache.
荒川君
Are you alright? Arakawa-san? Arakawa-kun?
すみません
I'm sorry.
収まりますから
It'll settle down soon. Oh god, please. He has it, doesn't he?
働きすぎなんだよ
You're working
Okay.
yourself too
医者に
hard.
見せた方がいい
You should get yourself checked out by a doctor.
すみません
I'm sorry.
もう大丈夫です
I'm fine now.
まだ
Though my
頭が
head's
ガ
still
ンガンしますけど
throbbing. Yeah.
はい
くも膜下出血
Yama
とかの
sounds
成
like
長
the
が
sub
そんなのじゃなかったかいとにかく明日は休んで
the
大きな病院で
subarachnoid
医者に見てもらいなさい
subarachnoid hemorrhaging. At any rate, you're resting tomorrow. Go have a doctor check on you at a major hospital.
そうですね
You're
すみません
you're right.
本当に急に
It's really starting to hurt all of a sudden.
そういえば、
Now that you
私
mention it,
も頭痛
my
いです
head
か。
hurts too.
うん
Yeah, it's
ガンガン
it's
する。
throbbing. Oh god, I'm so sorry, y'all. I have major migraines too. I have one right now. They're awful. They're awful.
それはいけないな風
That's
邪を
not
ひいたの
good.
かもしれない
You might have caught a cold. It
雨です
it
から。
is raining out. Blackout. Blackout. The sound of heavy rain plays. Oh yeah, so this really is just a script transported into the visual novel. Then it cut out the scenery changes and the scenery stuff. Because this is how you will write kind of like a script, not like a novel. The scene remains pitch black. A voice plays over the radio. What radio? Their radio? There's a little bad writing there, Ryokichi07. A little bad writing. You did not establish a radio beforehand.
本部より1号車応答願います1号車どうぞ
Toda's voice? Toda? This is car 1 to HQ. Do you read? Car 1, over. The sound of thunder echoes in the distance. The stage slowly grows lighter. The sound of rain fades into the distance. The two ministry men are gone. A man, Yoshimaru, appears, running on stage. Oh god. So this is our Tomitake stand-in. What the heck is this music? It's a style door? Okay. Man! It's like someone's dumping a bathtub on us out there. It doesn't matter if you got an umbrella or not. Man! Even my underwear is soaked. Wanna see? No, I don't wanna see! Who actually starts a conversation like that?
めったに見れるもんじゃないのでぜひ
It's not something I get to say often, so absolutely! Oh, I thought you only had eyes for Rika. Oh, I didn't think you'd actually say yes.
知ってる人
Someone you know.
あんな
No way, I don't know any old men like him.
だって
You
今
seem
親しそう
awfully
に
close
話し
while
てたじゃん
talking to him just now, though. Oh, is someone getting a little jelly? You actually care for me on like that?
やだな私の心は
Oh
リカ
no,
さんだけのもので
my
すわ
heart belongs solely to you, Rika-san.
I'm
I'm just making conversation with a lonely middle-aged man who is baffling to himself. Why gotta bring up his age? Just mean.
中年とはひどいなこれで
That's
もまだ
cruel.
28なんだ
I'm
けど
still
ね
only 28, you know.
死者誤入すれば30
So,
じゃん
we round up. That's 30, right?
中年だよね
At 30, you're well into middle age. I felt that. I felt that. Okay?
あのね男は
Listen
人か
here.
ら味が出るもんなんだ
Men
ね
get more mature and more charming when they hit their 30s. Wait, they do? Is that true? Is that true? I'm not getting excited for any particular reason. Nobody that I know.
味噌から味
Listen, what?
この人やばい
They make ant farms? Wait, what? Rika-san, this man's gone... Wait, what? Did I miss dialogue, or is she just joking around? Yeah, good much when they do the 30s. They make ant farms. Wait, what's... Is me already hallucinating?
味噌じゃなくて味噌汁だ
They don't make ants. They grow mature.
その上血の
They grow
さ
manure.
この人や
This
ばい
man's pretty far gone. Slap her.
負けたよ負けた
You
よ
win, you
地
win.
でいいよ
Manure's
若
fine.
い子には勝てん
I
ね
can't beat you kids.
リカさんあの
Rika-san, this old man's a pretty funny
目
guy.
が来たら
Maybe he'll give us some money if we beg.
本当に初対面
You really only
よ
just
く
met
会
him.
話が弾むわね
I'm surprised you can keep up a conversation.
それは私と
Same
リカさん
with
と
as with
同
me,
じこと
you and
初
me.
対面だけど
I spoke a whole lot when we first met, didn't I?
まあ
Well, maybe that was more just me carrying on all by myself.
そんなことない
That's not
私
true.
も
I had fun too.
さっきは
Sorry about earlier.
すみません
I went too far.
ううん
No,
私の方こそ
I should
ごめ
apologize.
んね
I'm sorry.
へえ
Aww.
すごい落とし方だね
That's not.
そういう方向に持っていくとは思わなか
Wow.
ったな
You seduced her real good. I didn't think you'd take it in that direction. Dude.
うっさいな今いい感じだったのに
Shut up! We just got a good mood going here.
そう凄むなよ。
Don't look so menacing.
もう一切口
Fine,
を挟まないから
fine.
どうぞ好き
I
な
won't
だけ
say a
行く
single
とこまで行っちゃってくれ
word more. You go ahead and take it as far as you can go. He wants to take some risky shots.
行くとこまでって。
What do you mean as far as you can go? Whoa, whoa, Rika-san!
この人
This guy's a perv. Says the girl who wanted to do it in the middle of a public place.
リカちゃんっていうのかい僕は
You're
吉村って言う
Rika-chan then.
よろしく
Yoshimaru? Yoshimaru? Nice to meet you.
吉村さんは
What are your
ご趣
hobbies
味と
and
ご職業は
careers?
何ですか？
Yoshimaru-san. Does she ask everybody she meets that?
あ
Huh?
いや
Man! No one's that blunt, even at formal marriage interviews.
趣味はいろいろ
I have many
職
different
業は
hobbies.
フリーライター
I
って
guess you
こと
could
か
say my career is in freelance writing. Really? How did you get into that? I've been kind of struggling.
フリーターの親戚？
Is that like a freeloader?
フリーの雑誌記者ですよ。
It means he writes articles freely for different places.
次のバス
The next bus is in, well,
はだいぶ時間があるじゃない
quite some time from now.
こいつはつい
Today
て
is
る
my
な
lucky day.
若
I'm
い
gonna
女
get
の
to
子
share
たちと甘え
shelter
だ
from
け
the
は
rain
ね
with a pair of cute young girls. Okay, I'm about to say, where did these two go? Tongawa and Arakawa return from the bathroom. Yoshimaru looks disappointed.
おや
Oh,
お友達
a
ですか
friend of yours?
知らないおっさんです
Nah, just some strange old man.
きついな
That's harsh.
どうも吉村です
Hello,
バ
Yoshimaru.
スが来るまで
Please
甘い
allow me
こと
to
に加え
take
てください
shelter from the rain in here too.
ひなみ沢ダムの関係の
You
方
two
で
with the dam project, right?
どうも
Hello, Togawa.
建設省河川局
Togawa from the Ministry of Construction's River Bureau, Urban River Office. Holds out his hand.
どうも
Hello,
都市河川の荒
Arakawa
川です
from the Urban River Office. Holds out his hand.
どうもわかりませんね鶴野崎です
Oh, okay. Hello, Sansaki. Hello, Rude. Also makes sense. Hello, Sansaki. Also makes no sense to me. Hello, I'm Furude. Holds out their hands to Yoshimaru.
仲良しさんみたいだね
Looks like you're all getting
みんなお
along
友達だ
well.
ろ
Are you all friends? All four look at each other and slowly shake their heads.
十分仲良しさんに見え
You
る
look like awfully close friends, though. You really do.
あ
あー
みんなそのままでいいかな
Can you all stay like that for a
仲良し
moment?
4人組だから
I
写
want
真
to
を撮ろう
take a picture of you.
はい
Four
笑って
friends together. Okay. Smile. Smile. Pulling a camera out of his pocket and aiming it at them.
現役女子高生の乱れた
The
事態
disgraceful state of modern high school girls.
ひなみ沢で禁断
Ministry
の
of
交際
Construction employees engaged in compensated dating. Oh, he's trying to start a scandal. He's trying to start a scandal. Don't we all wish we can attack the paparazzi like that? Black out. Bam, 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 man, shang-a-lang. The sound of pounding rings out. A moment of silence follows. The scene remains pitch black. A voice plays over a radio.
本部どうぞ本部どうぞ
Oda's voice.
全車配置完了
HQ. Over. HQ over. All cars are now in position. Thunder echoes. The stage suddenly lights up. The sound of heavy rain fades in the distance.
いや
Man,
ー雷雨とはまた
I think it's a thunderstorm.
ひどい天気になっちゃったね
Excuse me? Man, I think it's a thunderstorm too. This is some awful weather we're having.
でも
I think it's
向
lovely.
こうの空が少々明るくなっ
I
た
like
気が
the
しませんか
But I think I see the sky getting a little brighter in the distance.
案外
Maybe
バスが来
it'll
る頃
clear
には
up
カラ
by
ッ
the
と晴れ
time
ち
the
ゃうか
bus
もしれま
gets
せん
here.
ね。
吉村さんは
Are
取材で来たんですか？
you out here gathering information,
ひなみざわ
Yoshimaru-san? On the Hinamizawa Dam, I suppose.
うん。ダ
Yeah,
ムの件とは一応
the
関係
dam
があるけ
is
どね
at。least a part of it.
僕が取材に来たのは
I'm gathering
ダムの
information
こ
in
とじゃな
general.
いんだよ。
ダム計画をめ
Then
ぐる
on
住
our
民の
villagers'
反対運
protest
動？
movements against the dam project.
違うよ。
Not that.
ダム建設が及ぼす
The
環
effect
境への
building the
影
dam
響
will have on the environment.
違いますよ。
No, not that.
ダムによる地域へ
The
の貢献。
contributions of a dam will provide to the region.
違いますよ。違い
No,
ますよ。
not that.
そん
Not
な真面目な
that.
ものではありま
It's
せん。
something nearly that serious.
美少女突撃リポート東北編。
A surprise report on pretty young girls from the northern Hoshu National Beauties discovered in Hinamizawa? Mion freezes while holding a model pose. Then, after a moment of silence, Yoshimaru continues speaking, ignoring Mion. I get it. He wants to take pictures of the local birds. Right?
僕が取材に来たのは
What
ですね。
I came to gather information on is... Yoshimaru pauses to build tension. Mion remains frozen in her pose. Rika, exasperated, relents and shakes Mion's hand. Mion is once more silently overjoyed.
なんです？もったいぶらないで
What
くだ
is
さい
it?
よ。
Please don't keep holding it out on us.
お社様って知ってますか？
Shit. It starts. Are you familiar with Oyashiro-sama? Oyashiro-sama?
お社様。
By Oyashiro-sama, you mean
そう、
yes,
お社様。
that Oyashiro-sama. Oh, our first chapter break. Oh. I was starting to think we wouldn't have chapter breaks. Again, all the technical chapters for Higurashi are always very, very long.
って何です？
Oh, just jump right back to these characters? Huh? Who's that? Should I save right now? Nah, I don't need to save. It's fine. Huh? Who's that?
バカバカしい。
That's
くだらない
ridiculous.
迷信ですよ。
It's just some stupid superstition.
もちろん迷信です
Of
よ。
course. It's,
単なるおとぎ話
it
です。
is superstition. It's just a simple fairy tale.
くだらない。
It's stupid. You come all the way out here to gather information on something as stupid as that? Oh, whoa. Calm down there, guy. Calm down. You're not a native to Hinamizawa. Why are you getting so offended?
くだらないって
You
割に
keep
は
calling it
気
stupid.
にしておられるよう
But you
ですね。
seem to be pretty concerned about it. Yeah, well, I just said.
荒川くん、落ち着いて落ち着いて。
Arakawa-kun, calm
なんだ
down.
か知らないが、
Calm
お
down.
とぎ話なんだろ？
I don't get what's going on, but it's a fairy tale, right?
そうよ、
Yes.
単なるおとぎ話。
It's a simple fairy tale.
一体何の話だい？
What on earth is he
園
talking
崎さ
about?
んは知ってますか？
Sonozaki-san,
その
do you know
なんとか様
who this,
の話。
who's this, whatever-sama? Whatever-sama?
一応小学校で習い
We
ました
learned
から
about him in
ね。
elementary school,
まあ、
by the way.
とりあえずは。
So I know some things.
お社様はこのhinamizawa の守り神
Oyashiro-sama
様
is the
の名
name
前
of
なんですよ。
Hinamizawa's guardian
地元の
deity.
人間なら誰でも知っています。
Everyone that's local knows about him.
もうお社様の話は
I've
聞き
heard
ました
enough
よ。
about Oyashiro-sama
まだ聞かせる気です
already.
か？
You're
くだらない
planning
話を。
on making me hear more? More of those stupid stories?
話？
Stories?
お社様のおとぎ話よ。
Oyashiro-sama's fairy tales.
ひなみざわ
They
を
say
汚そうとするとね。
If you try to defile Hinamizawa,
たたるの。
you will be cursed. Oh god. Okay, that was actually kind of effective. A little scare. distant thunder. The sound of rain grows a little stronger. There's a silence for a moment. It's a stupid story. Every rural village has a tale or two like that. And that's right. There's no end to the number of legends about gods cursing people through all the regions of Japan. But the tales of this Oyashiro-sama's curse are completely different from the rest. He really does curse people. No way! Curses aren't even a thing anymore. You're scaring them, Rika-san. Looks like you don't know, Mion-chan. Well, I don't blame you for that. It wasn't like everything got published in the news, after all. We can't put an exact number on it. Four people working in Ministry of Construction have already passed away. Their deaths were unnatural. This is ridiculous. It's just a series of simple accidents. So listen here. We're already working on the damn project one way or another. So I'm not going to stand for people claiming it's a curse whenever someone collects on the job. I wouldn't be saying these things either if they have died ordinary deaths. However, theirs weren't even remotely normal. Alright, I'm loving how more pissed and paranoid he's getting. And also, how were they abnormal? Did they disappear? They weren't normal? Are you referring to Kondo-san at the end of last year? That one was highlighted in the newspapers. What happened to Kondo? It happened on November 20th of last year. It was a gruesome incident, one where he stabbed his sleeping family members one after another before slitting his own throat. Oh. Okay. Okay. Doing a little Hercules thing. The man's name was Kondo Yoshiyuki. He was a member of the Ministry of Construction's River Bureau Development Division. He was one of the initial staff on the Hinamizawa Dam project, and he visited Hinamizawa several times. So, it was more kind of a murder, self-harm thing. Ultimately, yes. At least that's how it was settled. But no matter how hard the police investigated him, they couldn't find any reason he would commit that word that YouTube does not like. I remember hearing rumors that he might gotten his hands on some kind of drug. When they conducted the autopsy, they found absolutely no trace of any drugs in his system. At the time of the incident, he was pretty overworked, and the police decided that he had snapped because of it. I think what happened to him is tragic. And sure, it wasn't normal. It's too hasty to go claim it was Oyashiro-sama's curse. You're absolutely right. If it were an isolated incident, I wouldn't jump straight to blaming the curse either. There were others? Who were they? You said 4 staff members died, didn't you? Yoshimaru-san? But I haven't heard a thing about anyone other than Kondo-san. A member of staff passed away. Then you think we would have gotten some notice about it, right? Arakawa-kun?
失礼ですが、
Pardon
利
me.
根川さんはこの
But
4
you
月の
moved
移
into
動
the
ですか？
apartment in April, right? Tongawa-san?
Eh,
Yeah, it was
4月までは
until
サ
April.
ポー部
I
の傾
was
斜
with
地
the
保全
Land
会におりま
Construction
した。
Division of Erosion and Sediment Control Department.
隠されてるのよ。
They've kept it hidden.
もっと
Even
死んで
more have died.
荒川君、
Arkara-kun!
本当かい？
Is that true? Arkara bitterly hangs his head. Tongawa is left confused.
彼の事件直後から
After that incident with him,
南沢ダムの担
certain
当者の
rumors
間に
began to
ある
spread
噂が
among
流れ
those
始め
in
ました。
charge of the Hinamizawa Dam.
その噂は
The rumors
事件の
were
前から囁かれてい
widespread
ましたが、
well before that
少なくと
incident,
も
but at
事
the
件が起き
end,
るまでは
but at the
ただの
very
おと
least,
ぎ話に過ぎません
they
で
were
した。
treated as just fairy tales up until it occurred.
おとぎ話。
By fairy
ひょ
tales,
っとして
you mean
そう
yes,
お社様の
curse.
たたり。
やめてくださいよ。
Dang, what do you do? He flips something over? Stop this already!
どんな話なんですか？
What kind of stories are they?
お
These
社様のおとぎ話というのは、
fairy tales about Oyashiro-sama.
つまらない話
They're
ですよ。
just stories, nothing more. Oh, where are they? What are they? I have a feeling I know what they are.
昔々貧しい老夫婦と3人の息子たちが住んでたわ。
There lived a poor elderly couple with 3 sons.
畑仕事が嫌いで
The 3 sons
贅
hated
沢な暮
working
ら
the
しに憧れる
fields
3人の息
and
子は
longed for a
ね、
life of luxury.
ある日
So one day,
両親も先祖代
they
々の
abandoned the
畑も
fields
捨て
their
て
parents and
都へ
ancestors
旅
had
立っ
worked
てしまうの。
to travel to the capital.
一度に3人も逃げられ
All
たんだ
3 of
から
them
ね
had。ran away at once.
まあそんなわけ
So
で
well,
おじいさ
their
んもおばあ
parents
さんも
worked
頑張って
hard
2人
all
だ
by
けで
themselves
ご先祖様の土地
to
を
protect
守
their
っていくんだけ
ancestors'
ど
land.
ダ
But
メなんだよ
it
ね。
wasn't enough.
結局ある日
In the end,
倒れて
both
2
of them
人とも寝
collapsed
込んでしまう。
and fell sick one day.
先祖の畑を
They
守
couldn't
る
protect
ため
their
には
ancestors'
どう
fields
しても
without
息
the
子たち
strength
の
of
力
their
がいる。
sons. So the elderly couple prayed
お
to
社様に祈ったの。
Please tell our
どうか
sons
息
to
子
come
た
home.
ちに帰ってくる
They
よう
asked.
にお伝えください。
お社様はまず
First,
長男の元に
Oyashiro-sama visited the eldest
そ
son.
して夢枕に
He
立っ
stood
て
at the son's
故
bedside
郷に帰るように諭
and
したの。
admonished him to return to the
Naga.
homeland,
都の
But
華や
after
かな暮
coming
ら
to
しに染ま
know
った
the
長男は
gaudy
Not
life
so
of the
common.
city. The eldest son stubbornly refused. How can you refuse a god? That's just asking for trouble.
お社様は7
So,
日7晩
Oyashiro-sama stood at his bedside for 7 days and 7 nights. But the eldest
長男
son
は
would
ひ
not
なみ
return
に
to
帰ろうとは
Hinamizawa.
しなかった。
That sounds very familiar to a certain redhead story.
毎晩枕元立たれ
Having
る
him
のは
by
き
his
ついですよ
bedside every
ね
night。must
か
have
なり
been pretty
嫌がらせ
rough.
の領域ですよ。
That sounds more like harassment. But who can call harassment on a god? Probably the chief god, right? But does Japan have chief gods? I'm pretty sure they do. I can't remember the mythology like that.
それで
So then,
結局
in the end,
長男
the
はただで
eldest
死
son
ん
is
でしまうんで
cursed
す
to
よ。
death.
次にお社様は
Oyashiro-sama visited the
次男の
second
夢枕に
son's
立ったわ。
bedside. But the second son wouldn't return
次
either.
男も帰
次男も同様。
So the same
この
happens to
神に
him.
おかしくなって死んで
He
しまう
goes
んです。
crazy on the 7th day and dies.
兄たちの変身怖
The
くなった
third
ら
grew frightened by his
三男は逃げる
brother's
ように帰るんだよ。
untimely death.
そして3人で力を合
So
わせ
he
て
fled back home,
畑を守っていったんだとさ。
and then the 3 of them worked
もし
together to protect the fields. The end.
里に生まれたものは里に生き、
Some consider it a
里に死
fairy
ぬことを
tale,
良しとする
meant to
風習を
promote
伝
the
えた。
custom
おとぎ話
of
だと
those who
考
are
えられてい
born
ます。
here remaining until they
そう
die.
いう風習自体はそんなに
And
珍
such
し
a
いものじ
custom
ゃない。
isn't all that unusual.
別に近藤さん
It's
は
not like
ここの出身だったわけじゃ
Kondo-san was
ないで
from
しょ？
from here though, right?
ええ、違いますよ。
No, he wasn't.
要するに、
In
お
other
社様って
words,
神様は
this god,
南沢から出ていこうとする。
Oyashiro-sama, is strict towards both those who try to leave Hinamizawa and those outsiders who come to Hinamizawa.
守り神様ですから
He
ね。
is a guardian deity after all. The old folks opposed to the dam. I'll keep talking about this. Don't look at my eyes. I'm not going crazy. They're all been getting a kick out of it because they didn't think they could hear such fairy tales in modern times. Yes, it was a fairy tale until that incident happened. Oh god, what incident? Which one? Which one? Thunder rings in the distance. The rain continues pouring down hard. A moment of silence passes. I forgot who was the first to say it. They said they've been having trouble because they can't get any sleep lately. They said that whenever they try to sleep, they get restless and wake up. They're overworked. Then one of them starts saying this. When I try to sleep, I feel some kind of presence nearby. I turn the light on to look for them, but no one was there. Yet once I turned the light off again, I felt that same presence. They all thought it was amusing to play it up as Oyashiro-sama's curse. They say that Oyashiro-sama is standing by their bedside. Thinking back on it, I believe Kondo-san was the first to complain about his lack of sleep. Kondo-san. The way he was acting before the incident was no laughing matter. He swore something was there. He swore that every night when he tried to sleep, that he was there. He was there? No way! Then the incident happened. At that point, it was no simple laughing matter anymore. Our workplace was like a haunted mansion for a while after that. I sensed an eerie presence in the nap room when I was up pulling overtime late at night. There was someone standing behind me. There was something following me in the train. It couldn't have gotten more ridiculous than that. It isn't ridiculous. He does exist. That Oyashiro-sama. Oh, okay, Rika-san. Oh, gods exist. Witches exist. Yeah. At some point, that something began to be called Oyashiro-sama. I never heard anything about these rumors. One thing about us Japanese people is that we all go quiet about anything taboo. The workers are hoping that not speaking about it will make it go away. I heard a little bit about that, about that can be a part of the culture. Also, why are you reminding him? Aren't you both Japanese? But then it happened. There was a second and a third incident. And with every new incident that happened, they went even quieter in fear of Oyashiro-sama's curse. The management was distressed by the situation, and so they did everything in their power to try and cover it up. There's no way. Cover it up when staff are dying? That's unthinkable. It's not like they were hiding the corpses or anything. They just made an effort to keep control over the information and kept it from reaching anyone not involved. They didn't want morale to go down any further at the workplace. But those who knew, know. Right? Arakawa-san. That was an accident. Arakawa-kun.
もう勘弁
Get
して
us a break already.
何がおか
What's
しいの
so funny?
だって
I mean,
笑
it's
うなって方
impossible
が
not
無理
to
でしょ
laugh, right? Right, in this
こ
modern
の現代で
age.
さ
That's wrong, Coco. You get down? You wanna get down? No, okay. Go to the floor. She's been sleeping in my hands almost in the whole stream. Now she just woke up.
笑っちゃえ
Laugh, laugh. It's funny. It's funny and creepy, right?
払いましたよ。
We did laugh.
こんなバカなこ
We
とがあって
laughed
たまるかって
and
笑い
said,
ましたよ。
how could such a ridiculous thing be real?
みんな
I did my best. I did. My friends did. We all did. We all did.
そして再び起こ
Then
っ
it
た
happened again.
次
The
の
next
犠牲
victim
者は
was
都市河川室の柿沼さんという方でした。
Kakinuma-san from Urban River Office.
沼さんのは事故だよ。
Numa-san's death was an accident. That was no curse.
お友達でしたか？
Was he your friend? No, he was a
知
worker.
らない職
I
員
didn't
だ
know.
酒と博打の好き
He
な
was a man
よく
who
笑う
loved
人だった
his liquor and gambling.
僕
He
の直接の
smiled
仕事の前
often.
任者で
He was my direct
年は離れていたけど
predecessor at the
よく飲みに
job
行きましたよ。
I have now. And while there was an age gap between us, I often went drinking with him.
銃は若く見える美人の
He
奥
was
さん
a
がいて
guy who drank the night away
Maivan
every
Maivan
night,
Maivan
even though he had a beautiful wife who look a decade younger. Some people,
たまには
yeah, you
早
probably
い
have
時間
a
に帰
problem.
ってあげた
How
方がい
about
いんじゃないで
excuse
す
it?
か？
He could have gone home early. He could have gone home early for her every now and then.
いいかいアラちゃん
Listen
結婚なんてするもんじゃねえぞ自由な時間がいくらでも持てる
Arachan!
土地のうちが花なんだ
Don't
ぞ
ever get married. You only have free time to use yourself and your sake, though. I figured
疲れて
he
るみ
must
たい
have been tired. He had been working very hard for several days in a row.
無理もないことだと思ってます。
So it made sense to me.
終電はとっくになくなって
The
まし
last
たからね。
train had long since left.
いつものように
So Numa-san was taking me home in his car like usual.
言ったんですよ。
And that's when I said to him, Numa-san, you look
だい
pretty
ぶ疲れて
tired.
るみたいですねって。
We're going back to the construction site? I can never drive home. Or Okimiya by now.
ここんとこ
I've
寝
been
苦しくて
having
な
trouble
なかなか
sleeping
眠れないんだ
lately.
よ
So I haven't gotten much sleep.
沼さんやめてくださいよ。
Numa-san,
沼さん
please
のところ
stop
にまで
that.
現れるんですか？
Is it
ねえ
showing
のあ
up
れ
at your place too? Yeah. Oh, it's okay. So, Numa-san, please stop that. Is it at your place too? You know what?
アラちゃんは何も感じない
You don't sense anything. Arachan. At night?
夜に感じるっ
Sense
て。
something at night.
なんかやらしい話
Sounds
です
like
ね。
something naughty.
確かにいるんだよ
I'm positive that they're there. Positive.
気になって明かりをつけるん
When
だ
it bugs me.
だけど部屋に
I
は
turn on the
女
lights.
房と子供しかいな
But
い
there's
当
only
たり
ever
前
my
だよ
wife
な
and child in the room.
でもやっぱり
Of course, right? But still, they're really there.
沼さん勘弁してくださいよ。
Numa-san, please
いるいるい
give
る
me
い
a
るって
break.
何がいるって言うんです
They're
か？
there. They're there. What are you even saying is there?
近藤さんもさ一月くらい前から
Kondo-san also
そんなこと言ってたよな
I also said something like that about a month before now, right?
近藤さんは
Kondo-san was
なんていう
come
の
on, you
そういうとこ
know.
ろがありましたし。
It was kind of well, there were similar aspects.
近藤さんのところにもさ俺の
Maybe
ところと
the same
同じやつが
That showing up at my place. Was there at Kondo-san's place too?
やめましょうよ。
Let's stop
近藤さん
this.
の話は。
We'll have to talk about Kondo-san.
わかるよ。
I know. What
多分
Gondo-san
近
said,
藤さんがいるって
they
言っ
were
てたやつ
there.
があいつなんだよ。
Probably him.
あいつは間違いなく
He
言えるん
definitely
だ。
exists.
日が経つの
With
と
every passing day, I
強
feel
く
him
感じられるように
getting
なる。
feeling even more strongly.
もうやめませんか。
Can we stop this already?
話
Stop talking about this stuff.
面白くないで
It's
すよ。
not any fun.
ああ
Yeah.
やめようか。
let's stop. But
でもな、
you know,
日増しに
I
気
do
配を
sense his
強
presence
く
more
感じるよう
strongly.
になるんだよ。本当だぜ。
every day that goes by. That's true.
まぶたをふっと開けれ
I
ば
feel him so strongly.
そこに立ってるんじゃない
It feels like I'll find him standing there when I open my eyes. The lights go out and the stage goes dark.
俺さ、もう
Listen,
すぐ会えると思うんだよ。
I think I'm about to meet him soon.
お社様に。
To meet Oyashio-sama. Wait, what? A car crash? Was there a car crash?
その日の深夜ですよね。対向
It
車線
happened
の
late
ダン
at
スに
night
突っ込
that
み
day.
亡くなら
He
れま
ran
し
into
た。
a dump truck while driving in the opposite lane. He passed away. Oh my god. Oh, that's actually a pretty good scene. I mean, it's just dialogue and stage instructions, but that was really well executed. It actually got me feeling something for a second.
事故ですよ。
That was
あ
an
んな話のあ
accident.
った直後とはいえ、
Even if he didn't,
事故なんですよ。
even it did happen right after that conversation, it was an accident.
でも奥さんには
But
そんな話は
couldn't-
とてもできなかった。
couldn't very well. I couldn't very well tell his wife about that. There's no way I could. No way I could tell her such a ridiculous story.
当初は居眠り運転かと考えられま
At
し
the
た。
time, they thought he had fallen asleep
実際
behind
は
the
違っ
wheel.
た。
But the truth
柿
was
沼さんの遺
different.
体は喉がかきむしられていました。
Kani Numa-san's corpse was found with his throat scratched. His throat was scratched out.
両の手は血だらけで、
Both of his hands
爪
were
の剥が
covered
れて
in
いる
blood,
指もありまし
and
た。
several of the nails were peeled off his fingers. Oh god. I'm not squeamish with gore, but I have a thing about nails.
ちょっと
I'm having trouble talking all of this here.
つまりね
In
彼
other
は死の直
words,
前
whoever
何
may
を思
have
ったの
been
か
running
自
through
分
his
の喉をかき
mind,
むしり始めたの
he
よ
began to scratch at his throat right before he
生
died
骨が剥がれるくらい
with such
の
horrifying
恐ろしい
force
力でね
that it peeled his nails off.
なんであんた
How do you know about that
そん
too?
なことまで知ってるんだ。
Could you be?
調べたんです
I
よ。
investigated it.
一
I am
応
something of a
ラ
reporter,
イ
you
ターの
know.
端くれですからね。
どうしてそんなことを
But how did you?
彼は会ってしまったのよ
I did meet him.
親代
Oyashio-sama, that is. Dun 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 dun. Distant thunder. The sound of rain. A heavy silence.
森さんと加藤さんのことはご存知ですか？
Did you know about Mori-san and Kato-san? Mori-san? I know Mori-san. Calliope Mori from Hololive English? Yeah, she's my idol. She's my inspiration.
知らない。
I
こ
don't.
の二人のことは
I
本当
really
に知ら
don't
ない。
know about those two. I only just heard about Kato-san.
聞いただけ
So
で。
I really don't
僕は
know.
知らないんです。加藤さんは電車に飛び込
Kato-san
んで
left in
亡く
front
なら
of
れ
a
ました。
train at Nishi Funabashi Station in Chiba Prefecture and died.
飛び込む直前の彼の奇怪な行動を
The station employees witnessed him demonstrating bizarre behavior right before jumping, but the details are unclear.
知らな
I
い。知
don't
らな
know.
い。
I don't know. I don't know.
森さんはどうです？
How about
彼
Mori-san?
は職場でしたよね。
He was on the site,
あなた
wasn't
も
he?
出勤していたはず
You
です
should have been working there too.
職場
On site.
知らないぞ
I don't know
何の
about
ことだい
this. What happened?
知らないです。
I don't know. I left to
私
go
は食
eat.
事に出かけてた。
When I came back, there was a huge commotion, but
終わってたんですよ。
it was all over.
私が帰ってきた時には
It
も
was
う
over by the time I got back, so I don't know. I don't know anything.
初耳だよ。
This is my first time
職場
hearing
で
about
そんな
that.
ことがあったら耳に
How
入
could
ら
I
ないわ
not
け
hear
がない。
about this when it happened on site?
さすがに
Because
森
by
さんの
then,
時は4人目でしたからね。
Mori-san was the
特殊
fourth.
な事情について
Apparently, the
Jimmy
upper
Casey
management in the
also
police have
announced
already
that
come to an
Gemba
agreement
Kensho
beforehand
全て秘密で行われ
regarding
ました
special circumstances. So everything, even inspection of the scene, was carried out in secret.
覚えていますか？
Do you
ガス
remember?
弁の交換中に
There was a
事故が
day when there was some commotion about an accident that happened while replacing gas valves.
そんなこともあったか。
I think I remember something
工
like
事業
that.
者と立ち会った職員が
They said
怪我をして
the
運び出されたと
construction
話
worker
して
and staff member that
騒然とした日が
that there was an injured and were carried off in an ambulance. That was a crazy day.
無論カバー
Of
ストーリーです
course. That was just a
事
cover
実は大
story.
きく異なります
The truth is vastly different. What? What do you mean?
嘘の話の
They were
こと
lying.
事
They
実を
used their
隠すため
authority to
偽り
cover
の
up the
話
truth.
関係者の口が
Those who were
大変だ
involved kept their
あま
lips
り
very
詳しいことは
tight.
よくわかりません
So
が
I don't know too many details myself. But this is the truth.
昼休みの終わり頃
Mori-san had been sleeping,
席で寝ていた
and
森
just
さん
as
は
their
突然
lunch
起き
break
出し
was ending,
千枚同士
he
で
suddenly-
隣の席の職
he
員を
suddenly
襲いま
shut
した
up and stabbed staff member sitting next to him with an owl? Owl? With an owl? Do you mean like a trowel? What's an owl?
そのまま3人の職員に襲いかかり
Then he continued to assault 3 other staff members.
自分の喉を突き
And
刺し
before they
絶命
managed
し
to
ました
pin him down,
わずか
he stabbed his own throat, ending his life. It'll happen within a mere 1 or 2 minutes.
だから僕は食
I
事に出
told
てたん
you
だよ
I had gone out to eat, so I don't know. Oh. What happened? The stage goes dark. The light centers on Arakawa. Arakawa recalls the moment when he was cornered by Mori, wielding an owl. What the frick is an owl? I'm sorry, I need to look this up real quick because this is going to bother me. He has to mean like a trowel, right? Oh, okay, I see. It's kind of like kind of looks like an ice pick. Okay.
やめてくださいよ森さん
Please stop this,
いま
Mori-san.
せんよ
They're not here. No one is there.
いるわけないじゃないですか
There's no way they could be there. They don't exist. Please calm down.
おとぎ話ですよ
It's a fairy tale. They don't exist. Oyashiro-sama isn't real.
いないんだ
Get water.
お手
It's starting to hurt my throat.
すみません
I'm
もう一度
using the bathroom. I'm sorry. Please excuse me again. Arakawa bitterly leaves the stage. The sound of rain resumes. I
知らなかった。
never knew
そんなことが。
that such things had.
お社様のたたりの
No
正
one
体は
knows
わ
the
かり
true
ません
identity of
しかし間違いなく
Oyashiro-sama's
それは
curse.
実在します
But
そして
it definitely exists
その
somehow.
謎を解く鍵はこ
And
こ
the key to unraveling that
南沢に
mystery
あるはずなんです
should be here in Hinamizawa.
僕はね
And that's why.
その何かを調
That's
べ
why
に
I've
来た
come
んです
here.
よ
To find out what it is.
死ぬわね
You'll die.
え
Huh?
あなたも死ぬわ
You'll die too.
お社様の
The
正
very
体を
act of
探
trying
れ
to
ないこと
uncover
そのものが
Oyashiro-sama's true identity
お社様への
is
暴力だも
towards Oyashiro-sama.
のもしそれがひなみ沢を訪
Yeah,
れ
that
た
really-
理由なら
If that's really why you've come to
あな
Hinamizawa,
たも死ぬわ
then you'll die too. A heavy silence hangs between them. Yoshimaru doesn't respond.
遅いね
It's late.
バス
The bus.
そろそろ来てもいい時
Isn't
間
it
じゃない
about
のかね
time for it to show up?
遅れてんじゃない
It's
ですか
probably delayed, right?
雨です
Since
から
It's raining. The sound of rain gradually fades out along with the lights. A moment of silence passes. The stage remains pitch black. A voice plays over a radio.
警察班より報告
Recon team,
部外者が混じっています
reporting in. There's an outsiders with them.
予定外です。
That's
中止し
unexpected.
ますか？
Do we call it off? Another chapter break. What time is it? 10. Oh, so it been streamed for an hour and 41 minutes. Okay. I guess we can keep going. It's only 10:30 where I am. But my throat starts to hurt more that I probably will have to stop in the middle of the chapter. But, you know, just in case, let's save our spot real quick. The sound of thunder strikes. The stage gradually grows brighter. The sound of heavy rain fades into the distance. Our car still hasn't returned from the bathroom yet.
遅いな、荒川君。
He's
また調
taking
子
a
でも
while.
悪くなったのかな。
That Arakara-kun. Maybe he's feeling sick again.
荒川さん体調悪いの？
Arakara-san's sick?
ああ、リカさんいなかったんです
You
よ
weren't
ね。
there, were you?
さっきリカさんがお手洗いに行ってる時、
While you were in the
頭ガンガ
bathroom,
ンするってのたう
he
ち回っ
was
てたんですよ。
squirming around, saying his head was throbbing.
発作とか言ってま
May
した
said
け
it
ど。
was a sign of something.
儲かり真っ赤出血。
Super good emerging.
雲真っ赤出血。
You say it correct, Rika.
ちょっと様子を見てきます。
I'm going to go check on him. Togawa exits. Rika also stands up after a moment.
頭痛に効く薬持ってるの？
I have some medicine that's good for
ちょっ
headaches.
と私も行って
So
くるわね。
I'll go see him too. I'll be right back.
あ、はい。
Oh,
いって
sure.
らっしゃい。
Take care. Neon and Yoshimaru are left behind. There is silence in the sound of rain. Neon is concerned with her light headache the entire time. Aw, this is a cute picture. Nothing sus about it.
なんか眠くなってきちゃったし、
Wow.
なんとなく
I'm starting to feel kind of sleepy.
私も
My
風
head
邪か
kind of hurts too. Maybe I have a cold.
先日東
I
京
was
観光
sightseeing
に
in
行ってね
Tokyo the other day.
もっとも
Though it was
観光っ
less
て言っても
sightseeing and more
ネ
like
ズミラ
I
ンド
went
に
there
遊
to
びに行っただけなんだけ
enjoy
ど
Mouseland. Mouseland? Does he mean Disneyland?
お、
Oh,
そうなんですか？
you did?
私も行ったんです
I've
よ。
been sightseeing in
東
Tokyo
京観光。
too.
ネズミ
I
ラン
went
ド
to
に行きまし
Mouseland
た。は
too.
い。
Yeah? Though that
でも
really
私も少
that's
ししか
really
行
the
っ
only
てないん
place
で
I
すけどね。
went as well.
ホテルシーサイド江戸海ってところに泊まっ
We
たんだ
stayed
よ
in a place called
ランドの近くにある
Hotel
小さ
Seaside
なホテルでね
Edoka? It's an elegant hotel in Kasai Nakai Park. Huh? Huh? Me too! That's where I say too! What a coincidence! Oh god, I'm starting to feel something bad. Oh, you sightsee in Tokyo? I sightsee in Tokyo. You went to Disneyland? I went to Disneyland. We stayed at the same hotel? Fucking something bad
夜公園の周りを散歩したんだが
I
す
took
ごいね
a walk around the
ア
park
ベ
at
ック
night,
の聖域だ
and it
よ
was incredible.
一人者には
That place
肩
was
身
a
が狭
sacred
いね
ground for couples. I felt shame being there while signal. Same.
私も
I
思い
thought
ま
so
した。
too. Why, you didn't drag Rika out on a first date?
食事も想像してたよりずっと素晴らしかった
That food looks pretty tasty. I'm not sure about the salad, but the soup looks good. So does the fish over here. Is that fish too? The food was far more magnificent than I imagined it would be.
でも
But
両
I
親に合
lost
わ
out,
せて和食を選ん
ordering
だ
the
のは
Japanese
失敗だっ
meal
た
like
ね
my parents did.
結局煮
I
魚
didn't
は
like the
口に合わ
boiled
ず
fish at all,
丸ごと
so
残して
I
しまっ
left
た
the whole thing. But you left the whole thing? You didn't eat the food? That's wasteful!
吉村さんもです
You
か
do? You
私もなんですよ
Yoshimuro-san? I did that too.
それで夜中どうしてもお
That
腹が
night
空
I
いて
couldn't
眠
sleep
れないん
because
だ
I was so hungry.
仕方なくホテルを
I
抜
had
け
no
出して
choice but to slip out of the
交番の
hotel to
近くに
buy
あった
some
カップ
cup
麺の自
noodles
販機ま
from
で
the
やって
vending
きた
machine near the police box.
ところが困った
But
こ
to
とに
my
小銭がないんだよ
I didn't have any change,
あの時はひもじか
so
っ
I
た
was
ね
starving that night.
吉村さんも
You
ですか
too?
私もなんですよ
Yoshiyama-san? I did that. I did that too. Huh. Okay.
翌朝
The next morning, I had the cell phone I borrowed from my father with me
トイ
in
レ
my
で用を
pocket
足そうとしたら
when I went to my
うっ
do
か
my
り便
business.
金を落としてしまって大
And
変
well,
だ
I accidentally dropped it in the toilet.
汚いのも
I
構わず
panicked and pulled it out without regard of how
ドライ
filthy
ヤー
it
で乾か
was.
したんだよな
Then I tried drying it off with the hair dryer.
お父さんには電池が切
I
れた
tried
みた
to
いだよ
fool
って
my
言
father
って
by saying the battery had died, but that
ダメ
didn't
だったん
work.
だよね
吉村さんもですか私もな
Is she nosing too? Is she nosing too that he did also?
ネズミランドではとにかくいろい
I
ろな
wrote
もの
all
になっ
kinds
た
of
ね
riots at Mouseland.
大はしゃぎだった
I
よ
had a great time.
笑える
I
のは
laughed the
エリ
most
カは
on
海
the
賊っ
pirate.
てやつだ
I just wasn't paying attention, but is his face getting more serious?
宝の山があったんで
There was a mountain of
ゴンドラ
treasure
から身を
along
乗
the
り出して
ride,
触ろうとしたら
so I leaned
放
out
送
into
で怒られ
the
ただろ
the gondola to
ラ
try
ン
and
ドの
touch
人っ
it.
てちゃんと見てる
But
も
they
んなん
yelled
だ
at
よ
me
な
through the loudspeaker. The people working those theme parks sure watch carefully, don't they?
吉村さんも
閉園時間ギリギリまで遊び倒したよね閉園時間ギリギリでアイスクリーム屋さんに飛び込
You
んで
played as much as you could
Okasa-ni
all the way up to the
mayonnaiseをねだったんだ。
park's closing time, didn't you? Then right before the park closed, you stormed into the ice cream shop and begged your mother to buy you rum raisin. Rum raisins is a delicious flavor of ice cream. It's one of the best for next to mint chocolate chip. Doesn't mean anything.
ボタボタ垂らしながら食べてると
There was this
それ
one
をずっ
man
と見ている
cleaning the
清掃のお
park
兄さ
who
んが
was
いたよ
looking
ね
on as it kept dripping while you ate it.
ふいっと横を向か
You
れたん
waved
で
at
ム
him,
ッとしたっ
so
け
he turned away from you. And I think you got upset.
それで目線を戻したら
Then
自分のスカートに垂らし放題これじゃあ電車にも乗れないって大泣きしたんだっ
hey,
け
Yoshimaru is talking to Mion, and it's getting it's getting really uncomfortable. then when you look back, it was all dripping over your skirt. You cried real hard, saying that you couldn't get on the train like that, right? God, her face, his face, oh,
大はしゃぎがたたったのか
maybe
翌朝はもの
carrying
すごい
on
頭痛
so
に悩
much
まされ
about
た
maybe
頭痛薬を飲んだ
carrying on
その場しの
so
ぎに
much
しかな
came
らない
back to bite you, but you suffered a really bad headache the next morning. You took some medicine, but that was only a temporary relief. Quick, throw his glasses and run. No, pull his camera down, and then jab him in the throat.
お父さんとお母さんは考えた挙句
After your
予定
father
を
and
繰り上げて
mother
帰ることにしたんだよ
thought it
な
over, they decided to move their plans forward and go home after that.
頭痛でフラフラなの
You
に
were unsteady on your feet from the headache, but you cried and pleaded with them.
でも
You said that the headache
我が子は
would
可
go
愛い
away
両親
soon,
は
but
帰る
your
ことに
parents
決め
decided
てし
to
まった
go home because they treasured their daughter.
今でも心残りだろ
You still regret that
東京
don't
観光
you?
は
from the time you went sightseeing in Tokyo. Yeah,
そりゃ
sure. Thunder rings in the distance. The sound of rain continues. A long silence passes between them. Mion is pretending to smile, but her face is pale. Her shoulders are shuddering. You're in favor of the dam, right? You're hoping that you'll be able to move to Tokyo with the compensation money? Okay, so this is either all in Mion's head, or he's been spying on her for, I guess, a year or some time. Look, I know this game can get very unsettling, but this guy is his own brand of it. I know. He's like he's like Toмотake, but if he had Takano's personality. But this is your parents' work. You're likely to move to the local city. But you can make that compensation because it's still far more metropolitan than Hinamizawa at the very least. There's plenty of buildings taller than the fire department there. Yes. She's hallucinating. She is hallucinating because he was not there when she made the fire department comment. It's been a while since I read the manga of this version, so I don't know. I forgot the little details. How do you know all of that? You left your soul back in Tokyo. Your heart's not here in Hinamizawa anymore. That's bad for you, isn't it? Being like that. Bad? Bad how? Because of Yashiro-sama. Yashiro-sama's curses those who try to abandon Hinamizawa, you know. If I were this Yashiro-sama, then you'd be out in my mind. What do you think? Wait, what happened? Did she collapse? Mion steps back, shuddering a little. When does this story take place? I swear this is why Mion starts calling herself Old Man. Oh, this is the Hinamizawa bus station chapter. So, this is technically a fragment outside of the main story. This is because you'll see some parts where it says, oh, thunder in the distance and stage lighting. So, from what I remember reading, Ryukishio 7 originally wrote this as a play. It was going to be like a short kind of play. And then someone, I think his brother, convinced him to retool it into a visual novel. So this is technically Higurashi 1.0 or 0.0. So only characters in this story that are from the main game is Mion and Rika, but they're both pretty different. Creepy bus station encounter on Broadway. Yes. Yeah, but Mion is a little more. She's a little bit more Yuri, like Rika, and she's a little bit more space-headed than canon Mion. And Rika is basically just a nice version of Burn Castle. I've always been the type who believes in them. Ever since I was little. I believe in fairy tales, nursery rhymes, and even ghost stories. I know they're all made up, but I still believe in them. Ever since you suffered that headache in Tokyo, you haven't been able to brush off your worries about Yashiro-sama, have you? Even though you know they're made up stories, right? Oh, new background. What? Who are you? Oh, get close to the camera. Me? Who am I? Bad touch, bad touch. Back away from the camera, please. Yoshimaru begins to laugh like crazy. Mion stands there dumbstruck by his bizarre state. Taser, yes, taser!
さっきも言ったろ
I told you earlier,
Yoshida-san.
didn't I? I'm
フリーライターの吉
Yoshimaru.
村だよ
Yoshimaru,
フリーターの
the
親戚
freelance
じゃないんだ
writer.
ぜ
And not just some freeloader. Thunder violently roars. The scene goes dark with the sound of a heavy downpour. A moment of silence passes. The stage remains dark. See, there's stage notes and screenplay notes, script notes. The voice plays over the radio. Nita's voice. Urge secure to all cars. Due to the involvement of outsiders, commencement of the operation is postponed. All cars go to standby. Be ready to move immediately. Remain vigilant. We do not know how this will go. Thunder booms out again. The stage steadily grows lighter. The sound of pouring rain fades into the distance. All 5 people are sitting on the bench.
どう
Wait, 5?
薬
Erika, Mion, the 2 construction guys, and Yoshimaru. The audience is in their seats, popcorn stopping short of their mouth because they are not. How are they supposed to eat after that? Oh, you gotta throw the popcorn to scare away the virus. Yeah, I see burn. Yeah, I see more burn than Rika here. Well, is this the medicine working?
すみませんもうだい
I'm
ぶ楽になり
sorry.
ました
I feel much better now. Thank you very much.
聞いた
It worked.
そう
Okay,
リカさん
Rika-san,
私にももらえません
could
か
I have some
そ
too?
の薬
The headache medicine. I mean, mine's a bit.
痛むの
Your head's hurting too?
いえ今
No,
はいいんです
it's
けどね
fine right now.
さっき
Though it really hurt
ものすごく痛
earlier.
かったんですよ
俺持ってるぜ
I have some medicine.
やろうか
Want it? No. I'm fine. Wait. Is he gonna respond to that? Mion refused with an excessive response. Yoshimaru, Tongawa, and Arakawa are all a bit surprised by her odd reaction.
そうかい
I see.
ならいいんだ
Alright then.
それにしても
Yeah, he's acting weird. Like, well, why is he doing
も
that?
う来る時間だと思うんですけ
So
ど
that was all in her head. Still, that bus sure isn't coming, is it? It should be here by now, though.
雨だからね
It is raining out, after all. There is a moment of silence, accompanied by the sound of rain. Then, 2 detective, Hoshino, and Okano, enter.
また来ましたよ人
And there's more people.
なんで今日はこん
More
なにいっぱい
people?
来るんですかね
Why are there so many people coming here today of all days? There's usually no one here,
雨だからね
because it's raining out.
こんにちは皆さんはバスをお待ちですか
Good afternoon. Yeah, that's not right. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Are you all waiting for the bus?
え
Yes.
そろそろ来
It
る
should
と思
have
うんで
been
すが
here
ね
soon, though.
バスは来ません
The bus isn't coming. Oh. Okay, we got a bob-headed blonde. I can. I have to hold back my desire to worship her.
えそれはどういう
Huh? What do you mean by that?
どうか冷静にお願いします
Please listen calmly. We're with the
私
police.
どもは警察
We're
です
currently investigating the area around
近
here.
辺を捜査中です
In regards to
皆
a
さんのご協
case,
力を
we'd
お願いします
like if you will cooperate with us.
事件
A case?
何ですか
What is it?
何かあったんで
What's
す
happened?
ですからどうぞ
Like we
冷
said,
静にお願いしま
please
す
remain calm. We believe the culprit behind a slashing that took place in the city this afternoon is hiding out in
この
this
近辺に
location.
潜伏していると思われます現在
So,
この地域は非常
at
線で封
present,
鎖されています
this area
で
is
すから
being
バスは来ません
cordoned off. That's why the bus won't be coming. That's a little disappointing. A slasher? Like Jason or Michael?
室長麻薬
Some degenerate! A drug addict!
勘弁
Please!
してくださいよ
Cause a break! It is raining out and no one of them has cocoa. I know, it feels so good.
何人も殺されてるんですか？
How many people were killed?
詳しいことは申し上げられ
I
ません
cannot
が
provide any
すでに
details.
何人かが犠牲にな
But
ってい
there
ます
have already been several victims. That's the next movie they need to make when Paramount and New Line Cinema gets their shit together. Jason takes Hinamizawa. I'd pay to see that. And Ryukichi has to write story notes. Is obligated.
性別は
And the
年齢は
culprit,
どんな
their
やつなんです
gender, their age, what are they like?
ご職業は推理作家ですか
Do you write
身分証を拝見します
Do you write mysteries for a living or something? I'd like to see your ID. Why? Am I being held for something, madam?
名刺じゃダメですか
Does my business card work?
職業は
Yoshimaru.
フリーライターです
I'm a freelance writer.
顔写真がついたものはありま
Do
せ
you
ん
have anything with your ID on it? Or photo on it?
あいにく
Unfortunately not.
そちらのお二人は
What about you two?
建設省のものです。
We're with the
職
Ministry
員
of
証も
Construction.
免許証もあります。
Here's our licenses and employee IDs.
どうも
Thank you.
お仕事ご苦労
We
様です
appreciate your hard work.
そっちの二人は
And what about you two? Hey, they got Mion, we got Rika Burn, we got Satoko, Tanako, and Lambda Delta all in the same stage. Huh?
犯人はどんなやつなんですか
So, what was the
ひょっとする
culprit
と誰
like?
か見ているかもしれない
Maybe one of us has seen him.
ええ
Yes,
そうで
that's
す
right.
教えてください
Please tell us.
情報が不足していま
There's
す
not
の
enough
で
information
確
right
実
now,
ではありませんが
so we can't be
犯
certain.
人は二人組の可
However,
能
there's
性
a
が
high
高い
chance it was done by two people. Alright, so it's a two slasher combo. So we're looking for a ghost face duo. Yoshimuro stands up and looks over the two ministry men, then Mion and Rika.
もちろん誤解で
Of
単
course,
独犯の可
we
能
could be
性もあり
mistaken.
ます
There's also a chance that they were acting alone.
男性である可能性が
As
高
for
い
gender, there's a high chance they were male. Mion stands up and looks over the two ministry men and then at Yoshimaru. Yoshimaru eyes the two ministry men suspiciously. They both winced.
目撃が曖
Winced
昧なの
accounts
で
were vague,
女性の
so we
可能
can't
性
rule
も
out the
否定できません
possibility it was done by a woman.
まあ
Well,
建設省のお二人は
these
身元
two
が
from
確
the
かなので
ministry
問
certainly
題ないでしょ
are
う
who they
ア
say
リバ
they
イ
are.
も調べやすい
So there's no problem there. It'll be easy to confirm their alibis too.
つまり
In
犯人はどんなやつな
other
のか
words,
全く
we
見当
have
がつかない
absolutely no idea who the culprit might be. Is that right?
詳しく申し上げられない
They
だけ
simply can't offer any specific
皆さんの
details.
中
After
に
all,
被疑者がいるかもし
the
れません
suspect might be one of you all. Oh! Alright, getting a little detective element thrown in here now. And this is really good for his. I think it was supposed to be Rikishi's first story.
君た
It's
ち
a
の
little
身分
clunky
証
all
は
thrown together, but it works, it works. So, what about your IDs?
郵便局の
Does
カード
a
が
post office
ダメ
card
ですか
work?
ね
Oh, that's long. What do you gotta say here? One of the victims was some blonde guy that was after trying to defend himself with a metal bat. The other victim was a green-haired girl that looked like you, Mion. They're And they were probably killed by some brunette guy screaming, Minna! Minna! Don't be absurd. That's probably happened in some dumb parallel universe.
君たち学生ね。
You two are students, right?
刑事さん、
Detective,
私は思うに
I think that meant
あの吉村
Yoshimaru
さんが怪しいと
there
思うんですよ。
is suspicious.
今日は平日だけど。学校は
Today is
ど
a
うしたの？
weekday, right? Why aren't you in school? Well, today is the anniversary of our school's founding.
ちょっと向こうで話を
Do
聞
you
かせてもら
mind
ってい
me
い？
talk to them for a bit?
じゃなくて、
Wait, I mean, school's closed. Everyone's coming down with the flu.
開校記念日
Mion
で
cannot lie.
次は何？
First is the founding day. Now the school's closed. What will it be next?
あ
Because it's raining. Poor Mion. Mion and Rika leaves the scene with Hoshino.
あのトイレに行っちゃまずいですか？
Is it alright if I go use the bathroom? Why is everyone keep going to use the bathroom? I mean, I understand. But you technically, in the story, you guys have only been here for a little over an hour. You used the bathroom like 2 or 3 times already.
構いませんよ。どうぞ。
I don't mind. Go ahead.
ちょっと行ってくる。
I'll be right back then. This reminds me of the one time my high school had to close because of the worst rain. I think mine did too because of the rain. But it was, but it's like really like bad rain, like hurricane levels rain. Tongai leaves the scene. After a moment, Okano gets a call.
はい、岡野です。
Yes, Okano here.
はい。
Yes. Yes. Okano exits the stage, talking on the phone. Yoshimaru watches a gap as they leave. Arakara holds his head like his headache has returned.
どうしました？また
What's the
頭痛ですか？
matter? Another headache? Yes, it's
また
hurting again.
お辛そうですね。
They really seem
変
painful.
われるものなら変わってあげ
If
た
I
いです
could
よ。
take them on for you, I would. Aw, that's nice to say. A little bit odd to say to somebody you just met, but that's nice.
くそ。参った
Damn it. This sucks.
頭痛の原
They
因は
say
た
there's
くさんあ
lots
るんだ
of
そうです
different causes for headaches.
風邪、
Colds
眼
and
性疲労が
eye
主な
strains
と
are
こ
the
ろです
leading
が
causes.
他にもたくさんあ
But
り
there are
ます。
lots of others too. Oh, do you want me to make a list? For someone gets a migraine every day? You want me to make a list of the reasons why you can have one? I will. It's pretty awful.
面白いことにですね、脳自身は傷つけられても
It's
痛み
funny.
を感じないんだそうですよ。
But apparently you don't feel any pain when the brain itself is damaged. Huh. That's true, that's true.
こんなに痛いのに。
Even though it hurts that bad. Dudes broke into my high school, taking the opportunity to kayak through the place and show off. That is freaking awful, but I got to admire the commitment. Hope they didn't break anything. Or the water part did most of the damage.
自殺するとき、ピストルで頭を撃つでしょ。
And people hurt
一番痛みを
themselves.
感じない進
They
化らしい
sometimes
です
shoot
ね。
their heads with a pistol, right? Apparently, you actually experience the least pain when dying that way. That's a bit uncomfortable.
反面、意外にも辛い
In
のは
contrast,
切腹なんですよ。
Committing seppuku is surprisingly painful
痛みをま
because
ともに
unlike
感
when
じ
you
ますから
damage the
ね。
brain, you feel all the pain in your stomach. Well, if I'm correct, seppuku, you're supposed to gut yourself, right? Then at the last moment, your buddy's supposed to chop your head off. I think it was designed to feel all the pain.
だからほら解釈ってあるでしょ
That's why there was always a
痛み
second,
に苦しむ前に
you know,
首を跳ねてくれ
that
ると
person's job was to behead the man before they suffer too much.
面白くない話でした
I
から
guess that
ね
wasn't a very funny tidbit, was it? Yoshimaru. When people commit blank, they shout persona before shooting themselves in the head. Too easy of a joke. I still need to play Persona. Everybody keeps telling me how cool it is, but whenever I glimpse at it, it doesn't look that interesting. I know this is probably blasphemy. I was like, I gotta be careful with the S word. We're mostly streaming on YouTube, and they tend not to like those words. You know, I'm playing a mature game.
辛そうですね
That looks so painful.
いっそのこと
I almost wish I could be your second at this point. Oh god, he's acting creepy again. He's acting creepy again.
冗談じゃない
That's not funny.
あなたの場合
In your
頭痛の原
case,
因は睡眠不足にあ
I
るように
imagine
思
the
いますが
cause of the headache is lack of sleep. Does that sound right? Yeah, that's where most of my headaches come from.
ちゃんと6時間眠ってますか
Are you getting at least 6 hours of sleep at night?
何時に床
What
に着き
time
ま
do
した
you usually turn in for bed? I get around 5 hours of sleep, about 5 hours of sleep. For no reason, then I just stay up.
12時前には消灯したよ
I turned the lights out just before midnight. I got a full 7 hours sleep. Oh, good for you, you're a perfectionist.
本当にですか
Really?
本当にそれだけ眠れて
If
いれば
you're really getting that much sleep, then you shouldn't be in that much pain. Arakawa continues withering in pain. Yoshimaru continues speaking like he knows what's going on.
本当に眠れていましたか
Were you really able to
本
sleep?
当に
Truly?
寝たさ
I slept? I'm
寝
sleeping?
てますよ
明かりをちゃんと消して
You're making sure to turn the
明
lights
かりを
off?
つけっぱなしだと
If
深
you
くは眠
leave
れま
lights
せんよ
on, you can't get decent sleep, you know.
ちょっと
I
消
just
し忘れただけです
got to turn them off a bit. I usually sleep at midnight or in the morning, but when a Nintendo Direct is scheduled, my body forces me awake at 2 or 3 in the morning. Yeah, that's a good way. That's a good reason to stay up.
本当にまぶたを閉じてましたか
Did you really close your
横になっているだ
eyes?
けでは
You
睡眠
can't
とは
call
言え
it
ません
asleep
よ
if you're just lying down. He predicted cell phone scrolling.
閉じてた
I closed them.
ちゃんとまぶたを
I closed my
閉じ
eyes
て寝ようとしました
Tried
よ
to sleep,
でも眠れなかっ
but
た
you couldn't sleep.
寝よ
I
うとし
tried
ま
to
した
sleep.
よ
I tried to.
寝よう
どうして
Why
まぶ
couldn't you
たを閉
close
じ
your
られなかったんです
eyes? Shut up. What does that even matter?
どうでもいい
不眠で
It
毎
must be
晩
tough
辛いん
going
でしょ
every night without sleep, huh?
僕は
I'm not going
不眠なんかじゃ
without sleep.
近藤さんも言ってましたよ
Kondo-san said so too. It was tough missing sleep. This looks like the kind of hotel room that Chris Hansen would rent out for a sting. Yeah, I can kind of see that.
近藤さんなんか知らな
I
い
don't care about Kondo-san.
僕は不眠なんかじゃな
I'm
いんだ
not going without sleep.
寝ようとす
You
ると
try to sleep,
落ち着かなくなって起きてしまう。
sure, but you feel
そうで
restless
しょ
and waking up. Isn't that right?
そんなことはない
That's not true. That's not true. It's not.
でもそ
At
のう
some point, you
ち
begin
感
to
じるように
feel
なったんで
it,
すよね
didn't you?
感じる
Feel it? I'm not
何も
feeling
感じない
anything.
ですよ
Anything at all. A dim, pure red light shines down on the stage. The light centers on Arakawa. Oh, is he trying to use the red truth?
アラちゃんは何も感じないかい
You don't sense anything, Archan. That night? Arakawa should give more milk a try. Yeah, warm milk, some warm cocoa, mix in a little vanilla, add a dash of cream. That'd do lovely.
感じないです
I,
何も
I don't sense anything.
確かにいるん
I
だ
am
よ
positive.
いる
They're there. Positive.
いない
They're not there.
何
There's
もいない
nothing there.
近藤さんもさ
Kondo-san also
そんなこと言っ
said
てたよ
things like that about a month before now, right? The red lights changed into a blue one. Oh no, now you're using blue truth. Of course, you can laugh at that. However, they are really there.
いるんだよいない
They're not there. It's all.
いや
No, they are there.
いる
Sure, it's easy to doubt
そ
something
り
you
ゃ
can't
目
see
に見
with
えな
your
い
own
ものを
eyes.
疑うのは簡単さだけどたと
But
え見えなかったと
even
して
if
も
you
や
can't
っぱ
see
り
them, they're there. They're still. They're still there. The blue light changes back to red once more. Don't touch me! Don't you touch me!
加藤さん
Please,
落ち着いてくだ
calm
さいよ
down!
なめやがって
You're looking down on me!
こいつも俺の
Every damn one of you keeps making fun of me!
上等だ
Fine by me then. I'll set that fight of yours. You're nothing to be afraid of at all!
誰も喧嘩なんか売ってないです
Suddenly the car starts clawing his throat. Someone stop him! No, this is too entertaining. I'm not picking a fight with you, so please calm down. Come on! I'll kill you. I'll kill everyone who makes fun of me. Dodge knife! Dodge knife!
おやしろ様だ
Screw Yashiro-sama! You think I'm too scared of a curse to fight? Come on! The train is pulling in! It's... You get hit by a train? The sound of oncoming train is heard, followed by an unpleasant splat. The light shining on our car goes out, and the stage once more lit by blue lights. They don't
お
exist.
やしろ様なんて
Yashiro-sama doesn't exist.
嫌でしょ
You hate
い
it,
るのに会えないなん
don't
て
you? Not being able to meet them when they're there.
いる
It's
のに
frustrating, isn't it? When they're right next to you. Kissing the 6 o'clock train for a glorious Yashiro-sama.
いない
They're not there! They're not there! They're not there!
近藤さんは会いましたよ
Gando-san got to meet
柿
them.
沼さんもね
Takamaro-san did too.
やだ
No.
や
No.
だ
No.
森さんも会った
Mori-san met them
加
too.
藤さんも会った
Kato-san, he met them also.
もうやめてくれ
Stop it already.
たくさんだ
That's enough.
たくさんだ
That's enough.
会いたいでし
You
ょ
want to meet them, right?
会いたいはず
You
だ
should want to meet them. No. No.
やだ
Out.
助けて
Out. Arka crawls along the ground, trying to escape to anywhere else. Yet his headache is terrible. He doesn't get very far.
なぜ拒むんです
Why do you refuse
会え
him?
ば救われる
If
の
you
に
met him, you'll be saved, right? You'll be saved to a paradise. No.
やだ
No.
やだ
Oh.
いい年した
You
大人が
shouldn't be frightened
そ
when
んな
you're
に
an
怖がることは
adult.
ないじゃないです
It's
か
rather pathetic.
ミット
Our car's legs give out at the center stage, and he just keeps shuddering.
あれ
Ah,
ひょっとして
did you wet yourself by chance? How embarrassing! God, his eyes! I was very close to witnessing someone get hit by a train once. That guy was arrested for jumping onto the tracks. Oh my god. Wait, what? The freak? But yeah, God, yeah, I never seen anything like that before. I had to work by train tracks once, and like I was there for like a couple hours, just walking back and forth, and it terrified me at the thought of accidentally falling or somebody accidentally falling. It's ugh. No, thank God he didn't get hit. The light shines Arakawa. Expressionless Mion, Rika, Tongawa, Hoshino, and Okano enter the scene. They slowly surround Arakawa at the distance. What? What's up with you all? With all of you?
私立柳川小学校に通
You
われ
used
ま
to
した
go
ね
to Yangawa?
3年生の時でしたか
You used to go to Yanagawa Municipal Elementary, didn't you? It happened in the 3rd grade, right?
運悪く帰宅の途中で便意を
You
催し
were
てしまったあなた
unfortunate
は
to feel the call of
茂み
nature
でこ
on
っ
the
そ
way
りと
on your way
用
home
を
from
足してしまう
school.
ことにしました
So you decided to take care of it in the bushes in secret. What? What's gonna happen?
おい荒川ノグソしてんぜ
Hey, the class music! Hey, our guy was shitting outside! He's shitting outside! Oh no, that poor boy! That poor boy!
なんだよお前ら
What's with you all?
お前らだって
You all
トイレ
did
が近く
too
になかったら
if
す
there
るだ
wasn't
ろ
a bathroom nearby! Well, stick with for details, the Yoshimaru character.
しないよ
I
普通
wouldn't.
はしない
I generally wouldn't. How far is your home? You gonna wait?
絶対お手洗いを探
I'd
すわ
definitely go look for a bathroom.
外でするなんて
Doing outside is just gross.
こっち
He's
来た
coming
よ
over here. He's coming over here.
ノグ様
It's Shitman. Oh, but Yoshimaru and Arakawa are laughing loudly.
ノグソマンはヒット作でした
Shitman was a
ね
big hit, wasn't it?
とにかく
It
流
became
行った
pretty popular, so that became your nickname. Even when you changed
学年
grades
ク
and
ラスが変わって
classes
も
all throughout 4th, 5th, and 6th grade.
このあだ名を命名
The
してく
one
れ
who
た
gave
少
you
女は
that nickname was a young girl named
あなたは恨みましたよね
Hirayama Yuko-san. You hated her, didn't you?
この子がこんなあだ名さえつ
If
けな
that
ければ
girl hadn't given you
こんな
that
ひどい目に遭
nickname,
うことはなかった
then you wouldn't have suffered such awful treatment.
殴りかかりましたね
So you beat her, didn't you?
ほうきの絵で
Over and over
何度
again
も
with
何
a
度も
broomstick.
泣いても叩
You
き続け
kept
た
beating her, even after she started crying. Oh God. Any bullies do deserve their just desserts, but a broomstick.
荒
Hey, Arakawa-kun, hitting a girl, that's real low. He sounds like Keiichi. Yeah, no. This is Keiichi's backstory. The part we didn't know about. Arakawa hit me!
最低男
Scumbag!
女なんかに
You
マ
never
ジ
do
な
that
ん
to
だ
a
よな
girl.
なあ
Hey,
荒川
Arakawa, you can
先生
tell
は
me
内緒で
your
教えて
teacher
くれ
in
な
secret. Do you like Hiramara?
平山のこと
Oh
知ら
God!
ないかん
I hate that. Oh, the kids are bullying each other. That must mean they like each other. Another parody on that, but I don't understand why people do that.
中学校でも
Even in
ノ
middle
グソマンは大流行だ
Arakawa, of course, I like her. So bloody
後
and
期の
bruise her
眼差しで見られ
faces.
るの
That's how much I
普通
like
です
her.
よね
Yes, yes, I like her so much. Can I break a finger? Even in middle school, Shipman was all the rage. It hurt. The people you had never met before looked at you as curiosity, didn't it?
あいつ
Him?
噂の野
The
草
one
こ
everyone
そ
calls Shipman?
近づかない方がいい
You should stay away from him.
なん
I
か
hear he
匂いがする
stinks.
よ
Gross, gross, gross.
うるせ
Shut
え
up!
あれ
I
一
only
回
do
きり
that
だよ
one
うる
time.
せえ
Now
な
shut up about it.
苦難の義務教育
Your
の労力
hardship
終わ
of mandatory
りいよいよ
education
高校
finally
生として
came to an
新しいス
end.
タートを切りました
At long last, you're able to make a new start in high school.
同学年に同
You
じ中
heaved
学
a
の
sigh
出
of
身は
relief
一
when
人
you
もない
saw there wasn't a single
あな
person
たは
from your
胸を
middle
なで
school
ました
in the same grade as you.
あのさ
Hey
お
there,
前って
Are
なんでそ
you-
ば
shit man. Even in high school, but can't you like go to any high school you want in Japan? I mean, if you pass your exam, could he move kind of far away? I guess his parents couldn't. Arkara, this bullshit is so annoying. It makes me want to grab dual bats and start smashing the windows of my classroom and tearing up the lockers. Wait, Japanese schools don't have lockers. And tearing up the doors and the students. Even now, we have no idea how that name got passed from school to
不
school.
幸にもどこかで誰かが
But
聞きつけてしまったんですな
Someone heard that name somewhere. But all Yoshimaru and Arkara continue to laugh. Arkara clenches his umbrella and stands up, still wobbling.
うるせえ
Shut,
よ
shut up!
黙
Be
れよ
quiet!
黙んねえ
If
と
you don't shut up, I'll kill you!
女の子を投げ
If
れ
you
ば
hit a girl, however, you
すぐ悪者
quickly
扱い
be
される
treated as a villain.
あなた
So you
は歯
gritted
を
your
食いし
teeth
ばって
and
耐え
endured it.
バカ野郎
Dumbass!
女だ
I
からって
won't
容
go
赦し
easy
ね
on
え
you
ぞ
just because you're a woman. Arkara steps towards Mion and Rika, swinging his umbrella around. They both back off, laughing all the while.
男の子を殴ればすぐ
If
仕
you
返
hit a
される
guy, then
あ
they
なたは
quickly
歯を
fought
食い
back.
しばって耐えた
So you gritted your teeth and endured it.
ふざけるな
Fuck off! I'll kill you. I don't care who you are. I'll kill you! Arkara steps towards Tongawa, Hoshino, and Okinawa, swinging his umbrella around. All three back off, laughing as they do. Arkara remains center stage, swinging his umbrella around in frustration. The other five all laugh even harder.
殺してやる
I'll
殺して
kill
やる
you! I'll kill you!
みんな
I'll
殺して
kill you all! You shits!
苦しいでしょう
It must have been painful.
辛いでしょ
It must have been tough.
う求め
So
た
you
くない
wouldn't
で
want to
すか
seek it out? Seek it.
救いが
Your salvation.
求めたいはずだ
Of course you want
そうで
it.
しょ
You, yes, you definitely would.
俺をバ
I'll
カに
kill
する奴は
everyone
見
who
られ
makes
る
fun of me.
う会いたく
Do you want
なって
to
き
meet
ません
them
か
now?
誰にだよ
Meet who?
近藤さんも
You
柿沼さん
know,
も
both
たくさん
Kondo-san
辛いこと
and
があった
Namura-san.
でも解放されたん
They
です
went through plenty of hard times too.
森さんも加藤
But
さん
they're
も
free now. Saying with Mori-san and Kato-san. Hey. So,
そういうわけか
that's how it is.
会いたいでしょ
You want to meet them, right?
会いたいでしょ
You want to meet them, right?
来やがれよ俺をバカにする奴はぶっ殺してやる
Oh, this art.
何が
This
だったんだ
art.
お社様は何だってんだ
Bring their asses to me. I'll kill everyone who makes fun of me. Through the curse. So what about this, Oyashi? So what about this Oyashio-sama crap? I'll go ahead and meet them.
ってやろうじゃねえか
And I'll kill every last one of them.
みんな
会いたい
You want to meet them? You want to meet
会いたい
them? You want to meet them? Would have been a hell of a time for the alternate universe Rena Clever to show up in Arkara's hands right now. Her cleaver. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I think he has got barehanded on this one. Oh no, not the laugh. Not the laugh. If only you got the demon eyes. That'd be really cool.
言いましたね。会いたい。
You said it, didn't you? You want to meet them?
合わせてあげましょうとも。
And I'll help you meet
お
them.
やしろ様に。
I'll help you meet Oyashiro-sama. Higurashi, when they cry. Oh, plus. I think we're about in the middle so far. Hanyu? Was that Hanyu? I'll try to go for at least 30 more minutes, or until my throat goes out. The scene flashes, then goes dark. Thunder rumbles. A moment of silence follows. The stage remains dark. A voice is heard over a radio. It's good to all cars. Once the outsiders have been removed, storm in. I repeat, once the outsiders have been removed, storm in. Thunder echoes out. The stage suddenly grows lighter. Our car lies convulsing at center stage, his throat and fingers covered in blood. Yoshimura looks around in panic, not knowing what to do. Hoshino, Akano, Mion, Rika, and Tongawa return to the stage. Arakawa-kun! What's going on? Are you okay?
何がありましたか
What's happened here? That's what I'd like to know. You suddenly start throwing some nonsense, and then you went crazy. Fingers covered in blood? Did he actually claw out his own throat? I don't know. This seems kind of suspicious.
殺されるかと思ったぜ。
I thought he was going to kill me. Hoshino looks at Arakawa's wounds.
お前がやったのか
Did you do this?
なわけないでし
There's
ょ。
no way I did.
そしたらそい
That
つ
man,
突然自
he
分の
suddenly
喉をか
starts
きむしり出して。
scratching out his own throat.
違う。
The blood. The blood.
マッキ
He's gone.
ー運びましょ
Let's carry him
う
out.
岡野
Okay, no.
して
Lend me a hand.
助かるんですか
Can you save him?
ね
Hey, hey! Tongawa leaves the stage, following Hoshino and Akano as they carry Arakawa. I was just making a joke, it actually happened. Yes, it did!
突然暴れ出して
He suddenly went crazy.
ああ、そうさ。
Yeah, that's right.
俺がやったんじゃな
I
い。
didn't do this.
あいつが
He
自分
scratched
の
out
喉
his
を
own
かきむしったんだ。
throat.
指紋でも何
Go
でも
ahead and
調べ
examine
て
the
くれよ。
fingerprints or something.
俺じゃない
It wasn't me.
誰もあなたが殺した
No
なん
one's
て言
saying
ってな
that
い
you
わ
killed him.
殺す
Kill? He's
死ぬのかあいつ。
going to die?
あんな風になって
Do you think
助かると
Do
思
you
う
think they can save him with the state that he was in?
一体何があったって言うんですか？
What on earth are you saying happened here?
荒川さんが
Arakawa-san
自分の喉をかきむ
scratched
しって
out
しま
his own throat and died.
それが事実
Those are the facts.
なんで
Why?
どうし
How
てそんなこ
did
とを
that happen?
私が聞きたいで
That's
すよ。
what I like to know.
あんた
You were watching him,
見てたんでしょ？
weren't you?
あいつは
He
あいつは
he.
これが5人目の犠牲者
So this was the.
吉村さん
So this was the 5th victim then, wasn't it? Yoshimaru-san. So this, yes, right. So this is technically the 5th victim. Remember how in the original the story always starts with the 5th killing. When people die, they void their bowels. So that information probably isn't helpful for the shipman. Oh no, come on! You deserve some dignity in death. We don't talk about that part. We don't talk about that part. Wait, you mean this
やっぱり
was Oyashiro-sama's curse?
いい取材になったでしょ
That'll make good material,
写
won't
真
it?
が撮れた
Did you
イン
get
タビュー
pictures?
が録音で
Did
き
you
た
manage to record your interview with
それ
him?
とも
Or was it all off the record? You idiot! This isn't the time for that. And I wonder who will the sixth victim be. What do you think, Yoshimaru-san? Let's stop this, Rika-san. Let's stop this already. The sixth victim might be the first person who wasn't with the Ministry of Construction. Hey, Yoshimaru-san, wouldn't it be more efficient or effective to write down your own experience instead of getting an interview? Alright, I'll forget all about Yashiro-sama. I'll stop covering this story. When I get back to my inn, I'll pack my bags and getting out of here. That's the spirit. But do you think Yashiro-sama will permit that? I know, you've already been so close to the land. You've been talking about him, wanting to learn about him. Do you think that'll go well with this vengeful deity? A tense silence passes between them. Then Hoshino comes up. Rika Furude-san, could you come with me for a bit? Yes. Rika leaves the stage, following Hoshino, but her eyes continue to menace Yoshimaru until the very last moment. That girl is too threatening. Did Arakawa-san really die? How do I know? It was all of a sudden. He suddenly started groaning to himself. Then he went crazy and swung his umbrella around everywhere. I had no idea what was going on. Does that mean he died from Yashiro-sama's curse? He didn't say that. He said Yashiro-sama, but something like this isn't possible. Really? Did he really say Yashiro-sama? He said it. Yes, he said it. I'm sure of it. Thunder rumbles. Damn it. I'm scared. I'm scared. Damn it. Yoshimaru shudders. He looks downward, his face on the verge of tears. Hey, Yoshimaru-san. It was you, right? You did it? Huh? Don't say something so stupid. There's no way I do that. The slasher the police were looking for. It's you, isn't it? What are you saying? You're pissing me off. Whoa, get back. If I start shouting, the detectives will come right back here. Stop screwing around. What are you even saying? What are you claiming that I did? That attitude is completely different from how calm you were earlier. Please tell me, who are you? How do you know all the things about me? What are you even talking about? You and that last guy both. What's with you all? Yep. So she was hallucinating, just like Arakawa. You're mad. This whole place is fucking mad. Yoshimaru falls to his knees and wails. Mion remains indifferent to it. You're the one that's not normal. So, who are you? A sharp pain races through Mion's head. My head. Yoshimaru's crying somewhere changes into laughter. Yoshi, Maru.
私が
Who am I? I've told you many times. And Yoshimaru. Yoshimaru,
フリーライター
the
の
freelance writer. Stay
近寄んないで
stay away from me.
荒川さんをやった
You
のは
think I'm
私
the one who killed Arakara-san? Somebody kill me.
もう少し
You'll
大
have
き
to
い
shout
声
a
で怒
little
鳴らないと
louder.
来てもらえ
No
ないんじゃ
one
ない
will
ですか
come for you.
その先に
Mian Sanazaki-san. Detectives! Yoshimaru gently waves his hand. Emian coughs like something struck her throat.
はしたない
That imposter,
年頃のお嬢さんが
that young lady your age, should be raising her voice for no reason. If only she had her Yakuza on hand. Ah, not this Mian. This Mian's broke.
なんで
How?
みんな
Where did everyone go?
最初のあなた
Allow
の
me
質
to
問に
answer
答え
your
ましょう
first question.
荒
Was
川
it
さんを
me that
殺し
killed
たのは私
Arakawa-san? The answer
答えは yes で
is
す
yes. What?
次の質
Allow
問
me
に
to
答
answer
えま
your
しょう
second question.
通り魔殺人犯は私
Am
だ
I the
それ
slasher?
もイエスです
That also is a yes.
いや
No, oh no.
近寄らないで
Stay away from me.
どうしてあなたのことを
How
何
did
か
I
何
know
ま
all
で知
those
っている
things about you?
かイエスノーで答
I
えられ
won't
な
be
い質
answering
問は
questions that can't be
遠慮させてもらい
answered
ます
with yes or no. What? Why
なんで
did you
殺すの
kill him?
理由が必要で
There's
す
one yet reason. Now, this is interesting. That suggests some murderers are permitted, depending on the
そうおっしゃる
reason.
んですね
Is that what you're telling me? You murderer! Yoshimaru waves his hand once more. Mian coughs like something stuck in her throat.
はしたないからおやめなさい
That imposter.
叫ぶのは
That's imposter. No, improper, right? That's imposter earlier. That's improper. So stop that. No shouting. Help me.
仕方がないじゃないですか
What are we going to do with you?
あなたはひなみざわなんか
You
田舎だから
say you
嫌
hate
だとおっしゃられる
Hinamizawa because it's so rural.
都会がいい
You prefer the big city.
そうおっしゃっておら
You
れる
prefer Tokyo. He keeps
それじゃ
saying
ダメです
these things. That's
お社様は許してくれま
it's
せん
no good, you know. Oyashiro-sama won't allow it. Oh,
おやしろ様
Oyashiro-sama?
死んだおばあちゃん
Your
に
dead grandmother warned you so
東
much,
京に心を奪われてしまっ
yet
た
you
情
still
けない
let Tokyo steal your heart. What a shame. Don't tell me.
建設庁の皆さんは
All
よそ者
those
ですから
men for the Ministry of Construction were
お社様のことを
outsiders.
よく知らなかった
After
の
all,
私は
They didn't know Oyashiro-sama very well, so he was lenient with them.
あなたには
But you?
ひなみざわの人間には
But you? A villager at Hinamizawa? You will receive no mercy.
やめて
Don't kill me! Don't kill me! Forgive me!
許して
You
ほしい
want
ですか
you want forgiveness? Yes, 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 yes.
お父さんに言われたでしょ
Your father's told you before,
二
hasn't
回
he?
言うと誠意が伝わりません
You
よ
only need to say yes once. If you say it twice, you aren't being sincere. I'm sorry. Yes.
もう今後一切
Will you agree to never again long for Tokyo? Yes.
ひなみざわ
Will
に
you swear to live your life in
ひなみざわに死ぬことを誓い
Hinamizawa
ますか
and die in Hinamizawa? Yes.
返事は一回で結
One
構
yes is enough. I'm sorry. Sorry.
ダムなんて到底
So,
受け入れられませんね
you surely can't possibly accept the assistance of the damn project, can you? You'll oppose it, won't you? Yes.
素晴らしい
Wonderful.
あなたは共同も
You're now a truly wonderful young lady who loves her homeland.
わかりました
Very well. If you agree to uphold the vows you just made for the rest of your life, then we can make exception this time. We could perhaps overlook this. Thank you. Thank you so much.
ただし
However,
そのままというわけにはい
we
きません
can't just leave you as you are right now.
あなたのお腹の中に
We need to cleanse you.
ひなみざわを捨てよう
Make
と
you
する
spit up that foul black corruption
なりません
stuck in your stomach that make you want to abandon Hinamizawa.
何でもいいです
I'll do
して
anything.
もらえれば
I'll do anything to be
何でも
forgiven.
構いません
痛いですよ
It's going to hurt, you know.
耐え
It'll
ら
be
れなければ
painful,
そ
you
のまま死んでしまうか
know.
もしれません
If you can't endure
よ
it,
ろしいですね
then you may very well still die. Are you sure? So are you sure? What did you just say? Yoshimaru! Now to strangle you with my camera, but with my suspenders. It may look stupid with my pants down, but hey, another one for another one for the body count. Yeah, actually that probably no. I'm trying to imagine in my head, and it doesn't look right. Doesn't look right. It's going to hurt.
その痛みを乗り越えてこそ
But overcoming that pain will make you a villager of Hinamizawa once again.
行きますよ
Here I go. Yoshimaru waves his hand, and intense pain races through Mion's stomach. Mion can hold back her scream. Please, please stop. Bear with it.
罰だと思って
Except
受
this
け
is
入
your
れることです
punishment. What the heck? What happened? Mion groans over and over. Eventually, she takes up the umbrella Araka drop and stands uncertainly. Man, they really nerfed me on this update. She doesn't have her old man strength.
何の真似ですか
Oh, Jesus! Hey there, Mion. You got a little demon in your eye. Got a little demon in your eye. What do you think you're doing? Ow! Kill you!
私を殺す
Kill me! Stop this! I want to stop this right now! Did I speak too soon? Is this the demon cage he talked to before the finger-devouring device? Probably. It's more likely the entity that told Satoko to give her parents a bath.
やめたらあなたの中の汚れが
If
出て
you
いきま
stop,
せんよ
then the corruption within you won't come out. Stop it! Stop it! If you don't stop, I'll kill you! I'll kill you!
残念ですね
What a shame!
結
In
局
the
あな
end,
たは
you
ダ
were
メだ
hopeless.
残念ですよ
What a shame. Mion swings the umbrella at him with a roar. Yoshimaru easily dodged it.
死んでしまいなさい
Now you die,
体中の
coughing
物を
up the
吐き尽
filth
くし
inside of you,
汚物
You
の
can
海に這いつくばりながら死ぬと
crawling
い
on
う
your knees in a sea
荒
of
川
filth.
君のように
just like Arakara-kun. Oh shit! It's going. It's looks like you started to climb out of your stomach and up your esophagus. The corruption deep within your stomach will climb in form of maggots. The parasite. We gotta kill the queen. Oh no, wait, the killing the queen might be a little bit of a bad thing. Maggot! No. Now, spit them all out. Spit all those thousands of filthy, squirming maggots. Go on. Go on. No. No. Somebody help me. Somebody come on. Somebody get some. It itches. Real Kishi, you monster. Alright, I think this is where we're gonna stop now. Okay, so we'll come back here and do this next Saturday, which will be our final Higurashi Saturday until they release new content. Alright, see ya! I have no stream scheduled for tomorrow or Sunday or probably even Monday because I got to work a bit in the house. It won't be smart to do that for personal reasons. I did not plan the schedule out, so I'm not sure what we'll do this week. I know I want to try to finish Stellar Blade. I did postpone last stream for that, so maybe it's a Stellar Blade stream. And probably more Black Myth Wukong. I think that'd be good. I think that'd be good. But I'm gonna go now. I'll see you all later. So probably Wednesday or Thursday. More likely Thursday though. So yeah, I'll see you all there. Have a good night, or evening, or morning, wherever you may be in this awful, beautiful, disgusting, amazing world. And I will see you all later. Bye-bye.